Why, hello there and welcome back everybody. My name is Fractal Mind Mike and today we are going to be playing Dark Seed. Yes, Dark Seed, the H.R. Geiger inspired video game that is a graphic adventure with, I think, like, I don't know if you can call FMV, but it's got some interesting art, it's got some interesting design. The puzzles I've heard are not great. I've heard not good things about this game, actually. I've heard it's not a very good graphic adventure, but we're going to give it a try anyway. I hope you're having a good day, everybody. It's good to see you there, Serpens. Good to see you, Miamiville. Good to see you there as well, Dammit Bane. Sweet Clyde, welcome back. Hello there, Butthurt Gamer. I hope you're doing well. Tudo, greetings. Surprise Bees, Killick69. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody else, I hope you're all doing very well. No, I beat Myst. There's no more Myst to play. I finished it, Miamiville. It was an easy game. I think if I had played it properly on the first day, I think I might have finished it on the second day. It was not hard, and I was so intimidated by that game all these years. I've been saving it up as like this is going to be a challenge, and I beat it so quickly. I was a bit surprised how short the game is. I guess you missed it? Yeah. No, Myst was good. I liked it. I thought it was well designed. It's just short. It's not a long game. It's got like a couple of islands you have to go and solve puzzles in, and all the puzzles are very straightforward, like well thought out. No weirdness to it for the most part. I think the weirdest part was probably the fuse section. The blowing the fuse, but that kind of made sense because you're like, oh, I gotta supply power to the rocket, and there's a power line that goes from the power station to the rocket. It has a couple of pylons in between. They have to go and reset the fuse on. And it was just it was like a matter of deduction, which, deduction by, binary search, you could say. So, it wasn't too bad. I didn't find it too intimidating in the end. At first, I was very intimidated. Like, I really did think that I was going to have a lot of trouble with it. I thought I was going to have, like, yeah, some serious trouble with that game, because I'd heard it over and over again that it's obtuse and difficult. And obtuse games are often the worst kind. Like, I'm thinking about Discworld 1 and Discworld 2. Very obtuse games. Maybe they make more sense if you've read the books and you really absorbed the lore of that universe, but I have only read one book out of that universe. And I would like to read them all. Just haven't gotten to it yet. And I know, I'm supposed to start with, like, Guards, or something like this. I will. I'll start reading those books eventually. Yeah. You also thought the game was super long? Yeah, I assumed it was going to be super long, but it was like, how many worlds are there? Like 4 or something like that? It's very short. Especially if you just like, if you clock what the objective is for the island early enough.
What are you waiting for? Me to play the game? Shut up!
Exactly, Life Forcer. You just play the game and then you're done. Like, if you clock on very early, for each time you go to a new island, like, oh, what am I supposed to do here to solve this puzzle? It's not hard. Like, it just takes a lot of the difficulty out, because you're like, oh, I have an objective, and I now can work toward that objective. I will admit, I brute forced half of one of the islands. Because I was like, okay, there's a 4-button code, and each button has, I think it was like 7 options. And I already had 2 locked in. I knew that I had 2 of them correct. So I just brute forced the other 2. And that was it. I was able to solve the puzzle. So technically, there was like some part of the game I didn't really fully explore, but I didn't really feel like I needed to. I just sat there for a couple of seconds and brute forced half of the solution to leave the island. I still got all the pages from that island. So I got all the pages for both sides, blue and red. And I got the secret last page. And I didn't free either of the brothers. I just went straight to the father's world and then left. And it's like, I felt the game was a bit weird. After you beat the game, they're just like, yeah, you can just explore.
Daddy,
now.
Would you like some sausage?
Like, go and explore.
Daddy, would you
if
like
you want.
some sausages?
Like, I don't really want to. I think I'm done. Like, there wasn't that much interesting here. Like, there was a few like red herring type things in the world, but it felt very obvious when they were not part of the puzzle. Like, oh, this is just an interactive thing you can look at, and then it's like, okay, cool, you got a little jack-in-the-box that's a cobra. Cool, I guess. You know what I mean? Good to see you, Chibi UFO. Good to see you. I'm having a good day today. yeah, so if you're interested in playing Myst and you've been intimidated in the past because you've heard that it's an intimidating game, you've heard that it's a challenge that, you know, will be quite difficult to get through, just put your thinking cap on and play the game. It's not that hard. It was pretty fun. I'm glad to hear you're well, Chibi. UFO. Hey, Sunfall. Good to see you, mate. Welcome. I think the Explore Afterwards thing was meant more for the 90s, where the whole game was, ooh, 3D and FMV. Yeah, I agree. It has to have been. Like, I think a lot of the bells and whistles that you could interact with in Myst were exactly what you just said. Like, this is the 90s. This is like, most people haven't experienced something like this in an interactive medium yet, so you can just really click on things and explore them. By today's standards, you're just all like, okay, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. See ya. I'm done now. But yeah, it totally makes sense for somebody in the 90s to be enthralled by something like that. In fact, I probably would have been, because I remember playing, like, so we had this Grolier, what do you call that? Encyclopedia CD-ROM, multimedia CD-ROM. Yeah, Grolier multimedia encyclopedia CD-ROM. And I played with that like a lot when I was a kid. Like, I would put that thing in the CD tray, and I would like load it up and play around looking at like interactive movies and stuff. They had like movies you could play on there. I had all kinds of things like famous speeches and like the Hindenburg disaster, just like all that kind of stuff. Like, they had all these like little clips that you could watch, and like I would just go through. It was just really fascinating to be able to, like, on your computer, which previously you had been able to hear go beep and boop, and like you could play some cool games. Now there was like things that looked like traditional media, but you could like tell it when to play. You didn't have to like, you know, put a video into the VCR to play it or anything like that. It's just on the computer, click, click, and away you go. Really different experience. But yeah. You have no ear for sound, Life Forcer. The music, everything rocket ship related, the music part stumped me a little bit, but I managed to get through it. I'm not tonally deaf or anything like that. Like, I can detect the tones. It's just like not something I practice at all. So getting through that part was annoying, but I managed. And then once I got to that land, I could hear all of the things and I could easily put them in the right order for that. Then there was the train station thing. I think there was supposed to be a puzzle there that I may not have solved. I think me just mapping, by the nature of me mapping every part of the maze, I didn't actually map every part. There was a few branches I didn't follow. But I was just like, oh, okay, I'm just finding my way through. And I got through it. And the sounds were starting to stack up. And I don't know what the idea behind the sounds were. So that was interesting. Have you ever tried D? I have not tried D, Chibi UFO. It's on my list of games to check out, though. Welcome, Nostalgic Rhino and Raiders. Good to see you there, Tanil Tadara. Nostalgic Rhino, how are you going today? Thank you very much for the raid. What were you playing today? I hope you're having a good time. The nostalgia is strong with this Rhino. Did I type something wrong with my shoutout? My bot has not responded to my shoutout command. I may need to go and re-enable my bot. Bear with me. What about Hrem? I don't know Hrem, actually. I'm saying Hrem because I don't know how to pronounce it either. R-H-E-M, Hrem? Interesting. Rhino Stampede, welcome in, Paro. Good to see you. It's basically real puzzle Myst. Okay. Interesting. R-H-E-M. I'm gonna just quickly R-H-E-M game. Oh wait, this does look really familiar. Like, maybe I've seen this at some point, but I don't remember it at all. Like, I have not played it. I haven't tried it. Interesting. Okay, I'll keep that tab open while I go and see what's going on with my bot. I think I'm using my Streamlabs bot, maybe. Just log in. Trying to finish the game before end of month. Oh yeah, you gotta, it's a challenge. You're beating those games at the end of the month. You're playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3 for 12. Oh my gosh, 12 hours to nil? That is that's a big commitment. 12 hours of Might and Heroes? Mighty Heroes of Magic? I could say things. Where's my, hang on a second. What is going on here? CloudBot. Is the CloudBot disabled? It is active. Let me try shouting out again. I'll turn it off and on. Starting Seeds of Discontent next stream. Ah, I see. People will think I am strictly Heroes of Might and Magic 3 streamer now. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody thinks that I exclusively play adventure games, and that's all I've ever played in my life. It's only since I started streaming that I played more point-and-click adventure games. And one of the big reasons for me starting with point-and-click adventure games was because I had a vestibular problem at the time. I had a vertigo issue that I was dealing with, so I couldn't really play first-person shooters or other, like, action-y games. And don't get me wrong, I love point-and-click adventures, and I wanted to play them for many years, so it worked out well for me that I could do that. But yeah, I also play other games. Let me see if this Nostalgic Rhino shout-out will work properly this time. It's not working. Good to see you, Grognak. I'm sorry you missed me last night. Yeah, I had an unfortunate... Here's Might and Magic 3 has a habit of taking over streams to some fall. I've gotta play that series sometime, because I really do think it looks amazing. But yeah, I am intimidated by it, by just the sheer volume of content that is required. It's like when I played Betrayal at Krondor, it pretty much consumed my stream for like months. I think it was months. It was a long time. And then I played through it again for some reason. I mean, I really like the game, so that's probably why. But yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic, I can definitely see being another problem like that for sure. Been playing since September. Wow, that is, excuse me. That is a long time, yeah. Just didn't want to leave it hanging before December. I'm glad you got through it. Well done, well done. Fortunately, King's Bounty is a lot more bite-sized if you want to dip your toe in with Heroes Zero. I actually want to do the Ultima series as well. Which the Ultima series has been on my list for a bit longer than Heroes of Might and Magic, I think, in terms of like me saying I would stream them. But yeah, man, both of those franchises very intimidating in terms of content. But yeah, I probably should dip my toes in with something small like Heroes Zero. That sounds good. Took a long time to get over that betrayal. It did. Quest for Glory is you know what? Quest for Glory 1 didn't take too long to play through. I don't know what Quest for Glory 2, 3, and 4 are like. Maybe I should play them. Whoa. Thank you very much to Niltadara for gifting Nostalgic Rhino a sub. Enjoy the 72nd gift sub from Tonil Tadara. And Tonil, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for gifting that sub. I do appreciate it. You're here for the Ultima playthrough. I've got to do it eventually, Grognak. Eventually. It's been really tough trying to find the time to put into streams as much as I used to. Like, I used to stream for a little bit longer, like maybe an hour or two longer for most streams. But just like, I'm really trying to be careful with like how much energy I put into it and that at the moment. So frankly, like missing a stream here or there has enabled me to continue a reasonable pace of streaming. But yeah, those big games, it's going to be tough. I'm probably going to need to put in some like, 8-hour streams, 12-hour streams here and there to get through them, I think. Which Ultima are we talking about? Every Ultima? Yeah, every Ultima Verge of Apathy. I've already played through what is it called? Akalabeth. I played through Akalabeth enough that I think it's done. I don't know if I have to go back and play it again. But Akalabeth's like a bit of a weird like standalone, not technically an Ultima game, but yeah. Akalabeth, not a halibut. Akalabeth. I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Richard Garriott's earlier game. Akalabeth is Ultima Zero in much the same way that King's Bounty's Heroes Zero. Yeah. Yeah, much the same way. I always thought Ultima Underworld looked interesting. It was really good. That's the only Ultima game that I've actually played through, and I really did enjoy my playthrough of it. And it didn't take as much as I thought it would. And every minute of gameplay that I spent in there, it reminded me of what the same people had done with System Shock, which is like one of my favorite games of all time, System Shock. See, I think Ultima Underworld is probably up there as well. I haven't touched Ultima Underworld 2, because apparently that does have like a lot of connectivity, intentional connective tissue, let's say, to the other franchises in Ultima. The other parts of the game, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, like Ultima 7 and stuff like that influence what happens in the story of Ultima Underworld 2. That's what I've been told. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've been told. Crystals of Arborea is Ishar 0, but nobody outside of Europe seems to have played Ishar games. I've heard of the Ishar games. I've not played them. That's true. That's fair. Just make sure that when we get to 4, we play it on the SMS, Sega Master System. Really? Is that like the ultimate version of Ultima 4? You know, Ultima 4 is the one in the series that I've been meaning to get a physical copy of. I have like half of the contents, including the little metal ankh. I have like a bunch of bits and pieces from Ultima 4, but I don't have Ultima 4 box. So I've got it. Obviously, I've got the game in the Ultima collection. I've got it digitally and physically, but I just don't have the standalone Ultima 4 box. Just realized my hair's quite a mess. I should probably given it a bit of a brush before I started the stream. Oh well. I don't know if I should jump that far ahead. Oh, hang on. Ultima Underworld. Yeah, so Underworld 1 to Nil Tadara, I was assured, and I think it's true, but I was told quite assuredly that you can play Ultima Underworld 1 as a standalone experience and not worry about it interfering with any of the learning that you would get out of the lore from like Ultima 1 through 7 or whatever it is. So yeah, it's kind of like a standalone piece that you can enjoy without worrying about it. That's what I was told. That's why I chose to enjoy it. Underworld 2 is literally mid-quel between Ultima 7 and Serpent's Isle. Okay, so it fits right between the expansion. Interesting. Plot is incomprehensible if you haven't played Ultima 7. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. So I'll definitely wait until I finish playing Ultima 7 before I jump in and try it out. Did Ultima Online have lore worth experiencing, or was it just a usual MMO stuff? No idea. Good question. That's a good one for chat to answer for you. Always been curious about online. Yeah, I've been curious about it too. I wish I had played games online a bit more back then. Tasseled Hugh Grant look. That's right. That's right, Nostalgic Rhino. It suits? Okay, I'll accept my fate with my hair then. VNU, good to see ya. You can then pretend that Link to The Adventure of Zelda is an Ultima game. I could pretend that. Told correctly about Underworld 1, it started as a non-Ultima game and was barely shoehorned into being one, so its ties are minimal. Yeah, that's what I think that's how I was convinced to give it a try, actually, because somebody said basically that it started out not as Ultima and they just like put a little bit of lore on it to make it into an Ultima game, but it's basically not really an Ultima. That's weird. Sorry, 1 second here. What's going on? I'm gonna ignore that. That's probably fine. December's starting in like 2 days, so be there for that. I'm gonna be starting my December tomorrow. It's a little early, but I figured if I start it early, I'm not gonna be able to stream on Monday night, so I might as well start December early tomorrow night. And we're actually going to be doing like our opening, I hate saying opening ceremony, but we're going to be talking about what's happening with December, talking about all the events that are coming up and all that kind of thing. So that's our launch party, I guess, for our December event. looking forward to it. Hey, Drew Nielsen, good to see ya. You were watching Riff Tracks, and one of the jokes was something like, this is like music from one of those Sierra Online games, but without all of the annoying clicking on everything. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, wow. It tends... Sorry, I've got a little asthma, so I'm trying not to cough. It tends to be super punishing in the beginning until you get the hang of the UI. Okay, that's interesting. It's interesting. Sinitar played through the Ishar games. The fact that the first one made you pay money to save became something of a meme on his stream. Oh, wow. Yeah, I miss Sinitar. It was always a nice time to go chill in Sinitar stream. Oh, Tanil Sadara, thank you very much.
Tasmanian carpet cleaning. Top job every time. Tasmanian carpet cleaning. Call this number I don't remember. FMM Mad Dog.
You legend. Thank you very much, Tanil Sadara, for the 100 bits. I did not grow up in Tasmania, but I did hear that ad because I have family in Tasmania, and we visited there, not regularly, but regularly enough that I heard that ad. So, that's funny. Thank you very much, Tanil. Now that I've got a PC again, I might dip my toes back into DOS games. You really should. In fact, DOS games are even more accessible today than you might think. Android, if you have an Android device, you can play DOS games on it. If you have an Android device, a lot of them have quite functional Bluetooth access to using a game controller. But also, you know, keyboard and mouse is also an option. And there are dedicated handheld devices that you can play emulation on. Like, they're literally designed for running emulation, so you can, like, play some really good DOS games on a mobile device that is, like, you know, it's a handheld
Daddy,
system.
would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you
Lots
like
of
some
options are available now
sausages?
for playing DOS games. If you have a PC, that's great. You can easily play them in a very comfortable form factor. But if you also just happen to have a mobile device, like an Android phone or something like that, you should look into it, see what you can find. Emulation stuff is, it's come a long way. It's come a long way. Good to see you there as well. Oh, I think I already said hi, Butthurt Gamer, but hi again. Thank you for the sausages. Yeah, who wants to play, modern games when you can be playing DOS games on your phone? You don't want to do microtransactions. You want to play Microprose Classics instead on your DOS emulator on your Android device. Do you have Prison of Ice big box? I do, yeah. Yeah, I do. Would you like to see it? Would you like to see it, Tanil Tadara? You know what? You just reminded me something that I've been meaning to do and I keep on forgetting to actually do it. You want to see it? Excellent. Relatively recently, PCSX2 went from gigantic pain in the butt to set up individual games to everything just runs perfectly out of the box. I love that emulation just gets better and better. Yeah, me too. And the funny thing is, like, the experience that you can have now with a PS2 game is, like, actually superior to playing it on a PS2 in, like, various ways. One of those I just recently played through, actually, on stream, which... forgive me if you were there and already saw everything, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Played through this game, The X-Files, Resist or Serve, the Mulder campaign on PCSX2. Save states literally just made the game playable. Like, I was getting very frustrated with the game. Save states pretty much... I avoided using them at first, but by, like, late game, I was like, no, this game is not respecting me, therefore I don't respect it, and I will use the save states. Which is not normal for me. Normally I would avoid using stuff like that, but man, emulation and save states and just working, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, this game is literally impossible to beat as far as I can tell. Like, the final boss phase of this game is like several layers of boss fights with very limited resources, and as far as I can tell, like, no real obvious pathway to success. So I ended up cheating, using cheat codes in the game as well to beat the final boss in the Mulder campaign. And I didn't really feel like the need to play through the Scully campaign in the end. I almost did, but then I was like, you know what? I don't really want to go through that frustration again, so I'm calling the game done. But it was a good experience nonetheless. Yeah, 100% agree with you, Sample. That PCSX2 has come... Well, this is my first foray into really using it, like, wholeheartedly, but it worked really well. It was really, really good out of the box. And it was easy to set up on Linux as well, so that's a bonus. That's a bonus for me. DOS games can have retro achievements. There ain't no App Store achievements. That's true. That's true. I should check out some retro achievements for some DOS games and see if there's any worth playing through. It could be fun. Who doesn't want to play DOS games on a phone that doesn't have a mouse nor a keyboard? Well, I mean, I literally addressed the mouse and keyboard thing. You can connect them, and it works. So, you know, if you want to, you can. And if you're just playing something that just needs like basic, like, you know, platformer controls, like Jazz Jackrabbit or something like that, there's plenty of ways to do that on a mobile
you can
device
use a
as well.
grab as gamepad?
Good to see you, Eagles. Show us your box, Mike. Yeah, okay, I'll show you my box. 1 second while I go and figure out my channel points. I've had a lot of my channel point redemptions turned off. I'm going to turn some on. I can't turn them all on because I haven't set up some stuff for it, but I can turn some of them on. Like these two. I can turn this one on. I can't turn that on. Hang on, what else can I turn on? This one? Bam. Gee, that's cheap. Examine box is cheap. Maybe I should make it more expensive.
Hold on, Dave!
Alright, there you go. I've turned on some of the channel point redemptions. So that's nice. Nice to have those back. Hey, Nostalgic Rhino, I wouldn't even say that you've raided and run. You've come and hung out and had a good chat as well. I really appreciate you spending some time with us. Always happy for you to raid and run. Anybody who wants to raid and run, I totally understand. I almost always do myself. So thanks for hanging out and chatting. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy spending some time with your family, and good luck with your next Heroes of Might and Magic 3 attempt. You have a fantastic evening or day, whatever time it is for you. Thank you very much for being here. No worries, Eagles. We'll take a look at that box. There's no retro achievements for Moonstone yet, sadly, Mike. We'll have to make sure we add those for ourselves then, won't we? Slayer King, thank you very much for using the Prime Gaming sub, you absolute ripper of a legend. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. If you wanted to spend, if you want me to go spend for it, too late. Yeah, too late to nil, but we'll take a look at it anyway. It's all set. Take care, Nostalgic Rhino. Thank you so much. Have a great time with your family. All right, we're gonna grab Prisoner of Ice. We'll take a look at Prisoner of Ice, and we'll bring it over here and enjoy looking at it. I feel like my desk is dusty. I think it's the cat. The cat did come in here and chill on the desks for a while. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab this game. I'm also gonna cough because I need to. Cat cam soon. I mean, we have had the cat cam on occasion when the cat decides to grace us with their presence. We got 2 cats, and we only ever had one at a time here, but they love to sit on the desk right in front of me, which is very nice, but also very annoying, as I'm sure you know, because normally there's a keyboard right in front of me, and cats love keyboards, apparently. This is it. The fate of nations lies frozen in ice. Prisoner of Ice. I don't know what they're trying to get at with the tentacles and the arm coming out of the box. Like, the tentacles wasn't enough, so they're like, we've got to add an arm as well, guys. I don't know what they were thinking. This is an interesting promo as well. Take an Antarctic adventure. Win a week-long trip for 2 to the Antarctic or other locale within Prisoner of Ice. Details inside. Sorry. I apologize for my coughing. German Squidman experience in the wooden box. Yeah. Maybe the hand is a snack for the tentacles. I mean, it's made of the same flesh, I think. But yeah. Also, it looks nothing like the actual creature that you encounter in what this is an allusion to. Whatever. I can word sometimes. This prize was won by no one. Yeah. It's a fake prize, unfortunately. Good to see you, Woven. I wonder the same. Grognak. I wonder the same. I'm pretty sure the Antarctic trip was like fake. I don't think they actually had that option at all, and they were actually just wanting you to go to like wherever the other parts that the game takes place in. Like, yeah, I think so. I think that's what the plan was. Cthulhu-esque game with a K to A rating. Yeah, I don't know if it really should have it, but yeah, this is a full-on Chaosium. You can see hopefully you can recognize the blurry logo there. But yeah, Chaosium Inc. It's a full like Call of Cthulhu game. In fact, it is surprising it doesn't say Call of Cthulhu Prisoner of Ice on it here. Because it is definitely a Cthulhu world. Ancient rituals provide the knowledge to defeat Cthulhu and save the world. So this game involves time travel and all kinds of things, so I don't want to spoil it in case somebody out there wants to play it. But yeah, based on the writings of horror master H.P. Lovecraft, amid an atmosphere of suspense, intrigue, you'll launch your voyage into the icy cold wastelands of the Antarctic aboard Royal Navy submarine HMS Victoria as an American agent of the Office of Navy and Office of Naval Intelligence. Your mission is to thwart a Nazi plot to recover top-secret cargo. Horrific creatures capable of shifting the balance of the world power must be conquered. World War II looms ahead, and your every move could change the course of history. As you journey to the seemingly placid surroundings of a Greek courtyard or the secret gardens of Tiwanika? How do you say that? Beware! Things are not as they seem. This supernatural action-adventure is sure to pique your obsession with horror and espionage. Amazing motion capture techniques create lifelike character animation, 150 stunning settings, and 70 minutes of music enhance the journey. Intuitive interface enhances the 70-plus hours of gameplay. There is not 70-plus hours of gameplay here. I don't think I've ever taken that long to play through this game. This game is not as challenging as the first Call of Cthulhu game that came from these developers, Infogram. This is the American distribution, I believe. That's what this is. That's what this K to A adults. I think that's where that comes from. But also the iMotion logo instead of Infogram's logo on the box gives that away. Oh, Ritzingen, good to see you. You never heard of this before? Wow, that's interesting. I probably should have played it. I played through the Call of Cthulhu Shadow of the Comet. This is technically a sequel to that game, although the sequality is very loose, let's say. Yeah, you have a bunch of Chaosium books to Nortadara. Nice. Spent a month in Antarctica and it was not cheap. What? You did? That's awesome. Were you part of a research group, or was there some weird, like, I don't know, do they do tourism there? I didn't think they did. That's crazy. That's awesome, Woven Wonder Dog. 1 minute of music per hour of gameplay. Yeah. 70 plus horrifying minutes of gameplay. It's longer than 70 minutes, but it's not very long. Like, if you solve the puzzles fairly... Like, if you clock what the puzzles are as you're going, like, room to room in the game, you'll get through the game pretty quickly. It's not as challenging as the first game. They do a much better job of the game design, I think, as a matter of fact. I'm trying to open the box here to examine the contents. Prison of Ice is pretty short, even if you're a bumbling European. Okay. Alright. 150 different screens. Let me read it again. Maybe I read it wrong. Stunning settings. Oh, yeah. Settings would be screens, I think. So, of course, we have the Prisoner of Ice CD-ROM. This also includes the manual for the game here. A nice-looking CD design. Alone in the Dark, Marco Polo, Alone in the Dark 2, Alone in the Dark 3, Chaos, Control, and CEO. Few ads there. Prisoner of Ice, official rules, 900 phone quiz. There are some rules you should know before calling the Prisoner of Ice phone quiz. No purchase is necessary to play the 900 game for Prisoner of Ice, a PC CD-ROM game by iMotion Inc. To enter, call 1-900 blah blah blah. I won't read those numbers. The cost of this call is $1.25 for the first minute, 85 cents for each additional minute. The average cost for this contest is $3.15 with a maximum of $5. A touch phone is required. Calls for this action game will be accepted in from September 18th, 95, 12 a.m. until December 31st, 95, 11:59 p.m. PST. You must be a US resident, persons under 18, must have parents' permission to call to be eligible to win a prize at Prisoner of Ice phone quiz. You have to answer 3 questions correctly about the game itself. I wonder what those questions were. It'd be cool if somebody has a recording of that as well. That'd be cool. Anyway, we can dream. Maybe somebody recorded it. All the answers are here. Prisoner of Ice, the official strategy guide. It looks very thick in this illustration. I doubt it would be that thick in real life. Yeah. I don't think the puzzles need that much explanation. Take an Antarctic adventure. Return this card for a chance to win a week-long trip for 2 to the Antarctic or other locale within Prisoner of Ice. I'm sure there's some information you could find on the internet about this process, but I'm also pretty sure that it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Grand prize, 1 week for 2 people to a Prisoner of Ice destination, which includes air, hotel, and other items depending upon destination chosen. You have the choice of embarking to the icy wastelands of the Antarctic, experiencing the supernatural wonders of the Falkland Islands, experiencing the charm of South America, and travel to Buenos Aires, Argentina, or go on the path of Dietrich's land and travel to Germany. Interesting. Heard a bunch of those old quiz lines. Different times, man. Yeah, it was different time. It was different time. Hey there, Fadian. Good to see you. Now this is a weird game. I think even more than Shadow of the Comet. The plot is definitely different, but the game itself I think was very well put together. You gotta pass out, Sunfall. No worries, man. Thank you so much. Great to catch you. I hope you have a good sleep. Sorry I didn't catch the message quicker. Hopefully you haven't already gone and crashed out and you actually heard me say hi and bye. But take care, mate. Anyway, it's always a pleasure to see you. ATM machine. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I'm trying to make my mouse scroll the chat and it's not working. There we go. It was a tourist thing, but we were on a boat for a month going along the coast down from South America and up to New Zealand. We had a little helicopter on board we could take to get to land, visited all the explorers' huts and like McMurdo Station. That's actually amazing, Woburn Wonder Dog. I am actually jealous. That sounds like a great time. It sounds like a wonderful time. Oh man, 95. You were 6 years old. I'm a little older than that, but not much older. I think in 95 I was definitely not an adult. Heard a bunch of those. Oh right, I read that. Sorry. Whichever is cheapest, probably to Nortadara. Probably. Funnily enough, Midnight Monopoly is playing Shadow of the Comet even as we speak. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Do they have a physical copy of the game too? Antarctica International Times Special Edition. I wonder if this is even like Antarctica International Times just sounds like so fake and made up. Like, would there really be a printing press on Antarctica? That sounds crazy. Royal Navy Commando Assist celebrated explorers' escape from secret Nazi military base. We're not going to read any of this in detail. We may read a couple of these headlines, though. Sorcerer's Riddle number 1. Seize the chain without the pain. Circle of stones and puzzle-wise ice, water, air, fire. Nature's elements are to the top will rise. Magic leads you out of liar. Monsters match to complete the ties. Look, the book. A stone to weigh it down. Take the book. But first, converse without a frown. Not left, but right. You leave in light. I have no idea what this Sorcerer's Riddle is about. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff in here. It's great. Oh, there's number 2 Sorcerer's Riddle. Alright. Let's pop all this back in here. Save as Butts Chibi UFO? No problem. Done. Consider it done. This is the US version. This is the US version, yeah. They have entirely different voice casts, despite both being in English. Yeah, I've heard this too. I'm pretty sure I played the British version the first time I played through it, and the US version the next time I played through it. But I don't really remember which way it was. But yeah, interesting stuff. Bet the poem was made a lot more sense in the original French. Probably, probably. It wouldn't be the first time. Excuse me. It wouldn't be the first time that Infogrames had a little trouble with their translations. I'm not actually going to be playing this today. What I am going to be playing today, ATM Machine, is Darkseid, which I've never played through before. I've played through this a couple of times. So, yeah, this was a request to look at a box. So we looked at this one. I don't know if this is the original 95 release. I don't know if the when did the high-res version become available? I guess is what I'm trying to ask. Hey there, DJ Stephen T. How are you today? Darkseid, Dreamweb, and Darkweb, the trilogy that ends in the horror internet. Yeah. I do want to play Dreamweb. I was about this close to playing Dreamweb because it's another investigative game. And all year I've been basically playing police games and investigative games. Oh, Fortmax, hi, good to see you. Sorry I didn't catch you on the YouTube chat until just then. I apologize. I'm trying to keep an eye out, but I miss things. Dutch on the Wooden Crate and Scary Creature checks out. Oh, is that Dutch, is it? I guess it is German. Yeah, it is German writing. I suppose that makes sense, being it's from a German shipment. I love the cover art for this game. It's so cool. I love how it has the title of the Necronomicon on it there too. I don't know if you can see that comes through on the camera or not. You can kind of make it out on the camera, I think. The focus, if I had autofocus on, it would be great, but then autofocus goes a little bit crazy, so, you know. Hey, Inside Out Boy, good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're well as well. I am doing pretty good. I got a little bit of a cough at the moment, just from seasonal, you know, allergies or asthma or something like that. High-res version was included as a separate EXE on the game CD, both US and UK versions. Oh, okay. I probably previously played it in high-res, but I don't know for sure then. If it's the better experience, then that's probably what I did. Honestly, it's been a while since I played. Maybe I should play it again. That says top secret? That's what that says, huh? Huh. Streng Geheim? Streng Geheim? Means top secret? I guess. Yeah. Remember owning Dreamweb, but I can't recall anything from it. It's a really interesting looking game, actually. Dreamweb. It's one word, but I've written it as two. Let's take a quick look here. Dreamweb. Hey, Sam Hain, 666. Greetings, and thank you very much for your 3-stream streak, you legend. Dreamweb's actually pretty short, if that helps. Yeah, I've heard it's short. I do kind of want to play it. Some of the screens I've seen from the game look very intriguing. But yeah, I've yet to play it. I should just play it. I should just play it. It kind of looks cool. It kind of looks cool. I should play it. But I opted for Dark Seed, which I actually, funnily enough, I have 2 copies of Dreamweb, physical copies of the game, and I have no physical copies of Dark Seed. Although I think I might have a loose CD somewhere. I can't remember. I really got to start sorting out my loose CDs at some point so I can get a better handle on that. But anyway, Dark Seed's a cool game, I think. Visually, it's very expensive. Whenever I've gone on eBay to try and get a copy of Dark Seed, it's always ended up being stupidly expensive. Let's see. Dark Seed, big box. Why are we seeing Turok? I don't get it. Have I got filters applied or something? This feels very strange. That's Dark Seed 2. Just looking for a DOS version of Dark Seed in the big box, and I can't find one. You'll just have to trust me, they're expensive. That's a Saturn version. Oh, here we go. That's a sealed one, though, so you're pretty much gonna get ripped off anyway. Oh well. Is Dark Seed one word? Have I made a mistake of typing 2 words? It should be 1. Yeah, so like $600 for this loose Amiga version of the game. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Why is every copy a sealed copy? So even like a loose CD though, they're asking a lot of money for the loose CDs. I don't really get it. I've heard that the game's not that fun, like it's got a lot of problems. Maybe it's fun, but it's got a lot of problems. But I've never heard anybody say, oh, it's a brilliant game, you absolutely have to buy it. But then when I look at the prices, it suggests that that is the case, right? With the amount of high-priced versions of the game that are available, it suggests that the game must be really good. Because people don't pay high prices for games that are not favorably reviewed, right? Luan Point, good to see ya. Someone bought a shrink wrapper. That must be it. Yeah. I remember seeing this game in magazines back in the day. Me too. I remember seeing it and thinking it looked cool. Very much into Geiger, H.R. Geiger, as a young lad. I was into that artwork, for sure. I remember seeing this game in game magazines back in the day. Is this the floppy or CD version of Dark Seed? The one that I'm playing is the CD version. So I'm playing it with a CD image. Saw $200 plus PS1 game for sale in EV today, and I was like, damn, retro is expensive. Yeah, what's up with that? That's crazy. For that much, you could have got all 5 Quest for Glories? Yeah, I could. I mean, easily. For the prices they're asking here. Yeah. Make sure you reset your death and softlock counters. Oh, right. Yeah, I should. It's only the 1 today, so that's not so bad. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry. So you think there might be a few deaths in Darkseid? We'll see. I can see I'm going to be cringing a lot hearing the name Geiger. Would you prefer me to say Giger, or would you like me to say Giger? Jigo? Gidger? How many other ways can I pronounce this name? Gigi? I'm sorry, ATM machine. I'm sorry, I'm going to look it up right now. How to pronounce H.R. Geiger name?
Swiss artist. British English pronunciation H.R. Giger.
Giger.
American English H.R. Giger.
Giger.
German Giger.
Why is this video so...
Swiss artist. British English pronunciation H.R.
It's repeating.
Giger. American English.
Alright, Giger. Got it. Australian English, snakes. Hey, Quantum Falls, good to see you. Someone near me is selling Chaos Engine for €35. I don't know if that's a good price, because I always forget how much a euro is worth. But it doesn't sound too bad. Kaiser Blaze, you just want me to buy these expensive video games? I mean, I guess. Australian English, it's pronounced Gigo. Hey, Steve-O, can you tell Gigo to bring me a beer? or Gig, yeah, maybe Gaza. Giza? No, I don't know. I don't know. HR Gengar. Oh no. Alright, anyways, let's not eBay today. We've eBayed a lot lately. So let's just fire up this video game and start trying to play it. Let me capture window. Hopefully this works. Because you know, I don't like messing around too much to get the games working, but I did briefly test it to make sure it was like going to work, and it seemed like it would work. So let's just hope that it does work perfectly. DS. Let's go. Developing new ways to amaze. Cyber Dreams. I'm pretty sure their name is spelled Cyberspace Dreams on the front of the box. Presents Quantum Pause. Thank you for the gigantified HR Giger. I don't know how voluminous I should make the volume. Darkseid. Executive producers Patrick Ketchum. Harold Seeley. Design Mike Canford.
Oh, you can use
Mike
a grab
Dawson.
gamepad?
Programmers Leonard Fedderson and John Someone. Music score Gregory Alper. Music and sound effects David Bean. Brumbear. Ast art director. Dark World Art HR Giger. Computer artists people Game Text Michael Horvath. G'day there, Gaming Catarella. I hope you're having a good day today. What the heck is going on here? What the... Why is it... Ugh. What did they insert a little man inside of his head? After a horrifying nightmare, Mike Dawson awakens to the first day in his new house. New house? Sounds good to me.
It sure was some nightmare. It even left me with a monster headache.
A monster headache. Thank you. The way this sounds, there are multiple sound options.
Me.
There might be. Okay, my head is killing me.
My head feels like it's going to explode.
Well, we can't have that. What's this room?
These nightmares have given me a mean headache.
Okay, yep.
Those wooden planks creak a lot.
Okay, let's not go through here then. Maybe go through here. Take a shower. You are in the bathroom.
It seems like I've had this headache since I moved in.
Well, it is a new house, and you do have a headache, so
Boy, my head hurts.
adds up. I haven't actually, like, looked at the controls for the game yet. Is there a... Okay, there is a menu. What's this? We got money? Holding money. These nightmares are giving me a mean headache. Okay. Okay, we got the menu. Sounds. Silent. Sounds. There's no music option. What's this part here? Is this where you save and load? Enter name to save as. Mike. Now saving Mike.sav. Okay. In the floppy version, all narration is second person. Your head feels as though it's going to explode, etc. Oh, that's interesting. Big change. A big change. Can I open this mirror with my hand? Are we taking drugs? Looks like we're taking drugs. What's my guy's name again? Mike Dawson? Does my head still hurt? Is there an eyeball?
I look great. Then again, the mirror is dirty. A slightly worn old-fashioned bathtub.
This feels too loud. This game supports MT32, right? Protagonist Mike Dawson, whose motion capture is provided by game developer Mike Dawson. Oh no. Are we playing a Marty Stew game?
This dilapidated room gives me the chills. Must be the cold draft.
Music's way too loud for the narration, but I can't see an option for it in the options. Speaking of Nightmare, I posted an episode of the TV show in Discord. Oh, I should check that out. Thank you, Inside Out. Yeah, it's only on and off for sound. There doesn't appear to be any option for volume of the music. I do like this creepy looking hand here. Not to mention mullet. Oh wait, the self-insert graphics are also why Mike Dawson is one of the few game protagonists to have a moustache. Not to mention a mullet. Yeah, I mean, it's him and, what's his name? Snake Logan. Is that his name? Snake Logan? My head would hurt hearing that music too constantly. Yeah, me too. Me too. At least we can pause the game when we need a break. Alright, resume. Can we look under the bed here?
The sheets are blanketed with dust. And now so are my hands. This bed hasn't been slept on in years.
Okay. Are there other exits? Just these two? Oh yeah, I need to update the game title. Thank you. Sorry about that. Let me take care of that right now. Wait, should I pause the game? It just chimed at me. Here we go. Dark Seed save. There you go. The game title's updated. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it, paused. Mike Dawson uncontrollably slapping his hands all over the dusty bed. The floppy version had voice acting for lines that got said out loud between characters, but they were very crunchy. Yeah, I bet they were. The floppy disk, like, the idea of putting like voice samples on floppy disk for more than like 1 or 2 words Just kind of scary. Mike Dawson was also randomly in 2 episodes of Family Matters. I kind of have to go look that up, CoreTube. What the heck? That's crazy. Did he exclaim about his headaches since he moved into his house? During the episodes? That would have been pretty good. If they, like, put a little reference to Darkseid in there. So should I try and go up this ladder? Or should I try and go down these stairs? I guess going up the ladder, it may not be an option. Oh, the doorbell's ringing? Better go answer the door.
The entrance to this house must have seen countless guests come and go, but it's just me now.
What kind of an answer? Well, I don't understand. Is this a postman or a policeman? I can't tell. Okay. Why when I answer the door do I get a creepy doll? I don't know. I think the doll itself is probably the creepier of the 2 images that we just saw. This image that's at the top of the screen, the eyeball thing, it's above the doorway.
Looks like an old Persian rug.
Looks like an old Persian rug. You look under the carpet, but find only some old dust here. Oh man, if they had new dust, we would have been all over it.
These leather-bound books remind me of my book collection still in storage. That's kind of unsettling.
What? What? These leather-bound books remind me of my book collection still in storage. That's kind of unsettling. I don't get the logic there. Does anybody else walk into a room filled with books, like a library, for example, or somebody else's, like, sitting room or something, and they're like, oh, these books remind me about my books, that I also own books. That's creepy and unsettling. Because they have books and I also have books. Oh no. I don't get... like, it sounds like they're trying to force the horror here. Why are they trying to force the horror? Why is there creepy music playing? Just normal gameplay. You know what I mean? It didn't restart the game when you were ahead of where... You're way ahead of where I go. Oh, nice. I'm winning. A normal mansion decoration, having those over your door. Yeah, a lintel, all-seeing eye. Everybody has them. If you have a mansion, you must have a lintel all-seeing eye. A doorway lintel, that is. Not a window one. Jeez. Get with the program. Also, that chair is... branded with the Windows logo. Yeah, I noticed that too. He didn't take it out of storage yet, so how can similar book collection be there? Creepy as hell. Right, yeah. These books that are similar to my books, oh my gosh, so creepy. Unsettling. I think if you have huge work ahead of you, moving them from storage to house. Oh, like he's just worried about the amount of work he has to do. Stephanos, good to see you. Wait, you mean other people can have books? Spooky. Yeah, that's where I was coming from when I heard the message. I'm like, how is this in any way unsettling? It's not unsettling. There's a glitch in certain releases of this where the game will restart when you get the package. Oh my gosh! So when you look at the package, the game just randomly restarts, or it just always restarts. That's crazy. It's because they screwed up the installer and copied it all over the files. Excuse me, they copied them as read-only. That's funny. Mike sees a PC game collection on a shelf somewhere and instantly runs away in fear. Yeah, just absolute sheer terror. Completely unsettled. Like, checking myself into a mental health ward because I've seen somebody has a collection of games on the shelf behind them. That would be terrifying. Oh, yeah, I can't even imagine it. I shudder to think. Wait, other people have games? Yeah, who knew? Excuse me. We're already doing the December tag? Yes. Yeah, I'm starting December tomorrow, officially. But I'll be playing this, so... I finished Myst way earlier than I thought I would. I thought I'd have to put Myst on pause between, like, over December, but I finished Myst really quickly. So the story with Myst was... I fully expected Myst to take a lot of effort to play through, because I'd been... since it came out, I've constantly heard about what a challenging and difficult game it is. And I was just always like, oh, okay, it's going to be hard. Like, I was thinking, like, Discworld 1 levels of difficulty, or worse, potentially. And I was just like, oh, I finished it. It took, like, 3 streams, and one of those streams, I barely played the game. Like, I hardly touched it. So for me to just get through it, it was probably a 2-stream game, maybe even a 1-stream game if I was doing like an 8 to 12 hour stream. And if I just committed to playing the game, I would have finished it like in a sitting, which is crazy because I was so intimidated by the game. All these years I've been sort of like putting it off, and also sort of like holding it in a level of reverence that maybe it didn't deserve. But I genuinely thought like, oh no, this game is going to take me a while to play through. No hints, playthrough of Myst, and yeah, it did not live up to that hype that I'd hyped it up a little bit too much in my brain, I guess. In my mind, it was going to be far more of a challenge than it presented actually. So yeah, g'day Greeker, good to see you. Good to see you. Nods as good as a wink to a blind man. Hey, yeah. It's true, that's true. Everyone did say it was hard. This is why I did not play it. Yeah, exactly, Inside Out Boy. I was very intimidated by it. Same reason I avoided playing Sierra games all those years was my brother had told me when I was young, you won't like those games. They're too hard and they're badly made and they have poor puzzle design and the game mechanics suck and yada yada yada. And so when I finally did play Sierra games when I started streaming, I was shocked how good they are and I loved them. So it's like, people tell you something and you believe them over the years. Although at least with Myst, everyone was saying how hard it was and how obtuse it was. And honestly, it wasn't that bad at all. It was fun. It was a good time. Damn brothers, exactly, Inside Out Boy. Crash you brothers. Especially older brothers. Yeah. What did you start yesterday? Oh, right, yeah, you started December yesterday as well, Cortube. Well done, well done. What are you playing, Cortube? I know the scientific reason as to why it happened. When I was a kid, Myst was insanely difficult, but my friend's mom beat the game pretty easily. It just becomes easier when you're a parent. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, once you become an adult and a parent, then game becomes easier. Have you ever played the Goblin's Quest 1, 2, and 3 games? I haven't. I've dabbled. I have not played, but I did dabble a little bit just to check them out. I think I played the first one, or maybe it was the third one. I'm not sure. But it seemed interesting. Seemed certainly interesting, for sure. Yes, Greeker, I finished Myst last stream. Last stream I finished it. Great believer that Myst was so hard because it was a new style of game. Yeah, maybe that's what it was, Lou. Or, I don't know. Maybe people just didn't... People played it. I don't know. I can't really... It's hard to think about these things sometimes, so I don't know. Maybe you're right. You're starting with Blood Witch? Good luck. Have fun. Good to see you, Diginferno. Hope you're having a great day today, too. Mini Roach, hey, good to see you. Only noobs have older brothers. Real men have younger brothers. I mean, I can't really fix that now, can I? But, I like to think of myself as the superior brother anyway. Goblins, 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 and goblins. No eye. Yeah, okay. Is that how it works? I know did the first one have 3 eyes in it or something like that? I think I remember. I see Giger. What are we playing? This game is called Dark Seed, Diginferno. It's called Dark Seed, and it is heavily based on the works of H.R. Giger, as well as H.P. Lovecraft, I think, is also somewhat of an influence. But we'll find out. We'll find out. What kind of seed? It's dark. It's dark, Vilira. It's dark. That's all I know. I have not played this before. I haven't read the back of the box even. Maybe I should have done that. Now, come to think of it, maybe I should read something. Everyone has 1 less goblin you control and 1 less eye in the title. Oh, I love that. That's very cool. They just gave up and named it Goblins 4 for Goblins 4. That's funny. Some reason the Goblins games did that thing with the eyes. Well, I guess CoreTube just explained it. 1 less goblin to control each time. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I wonder if they had that in mind from the start. Black sesame seeds? Maybe. They are dark seeds. That's true. The woman painting is based on his wife, who he used a lot in a lot of his work. Yeah, I think you're right, Inside Out Boy. Yeah. Goblivens. I like that. I like that. That's very clever. All right. Save, load, resume. Resume. Maybe I should save, actually, based on what CoreTube just said about the potential failures of the game. Brits. All right. Let's look at these books. Can we look at the books?
The books would fall apart if I touched them.
Why would they fall apart? They're just books. Are they creepy books?
These old science books date back a long way.
Why is the music so much louder than the game?
This old globe is a collector's item dating back decades.
Dating back decades! Decades, I tell you!
The globe
Decades!
is rusted into place and will not turn.
I've picked up a blueprint. Oh, this is a blueprint for the house? Sick. This must be programmer music. It is. That's a great description, ABC. Good to see you. Hello. And also, hello, Atreides. Also, the misused power. Greetings. Good to see you. New feature, if you're subbed, they're very slowly catching up to YouTube 10 years ago. Oh, the scrolling. Please tell me I didn't all these years not spot the feature, since when is there a time bar on the bottom of the window? I can scroll back all the way to the beginning of the stream. You sure can, and yeah, it's if you're subscribed to the channel, you can see that. I don't remember if that's a thing I had to turn on. I think I might have had to turn it on. Twitch stopped my streams from auto-publishing a while when I was playing X-Files Resist or Serve for the PS2. It played the theme music for X-Files during the gameplay and during the menu sequence, and that caused my stream to get muted. And because I did that a couple of times in a row whilst playing the X-Files Resist or Serve for the PS2, they decided to update the settings of my account to make sure that my videos were not posted publicly after the streams. I didn't know this at first. It took me maybe a month, or at least a couple of weeks, if not a month, to realize this, because people had told me. You still streaming on YouTube? I am, as a matter of fact. I am right now streaming live on YouTube. You can go watch a YouTube stream as we speak, if you so choose. I don't know if you prefer the YouTube experience or not, but if you do, you can. They need to stop using bots to check copyright music on streams. I mean, technically they were right. Like, it was the X-Files theme music, so good. I don't know what to say. it feels like Twitch need to think a bit harder and like say like maybe we need to get some kind of exemption for DMCA claims when it's used fair use, like somebody streaming a game. They're gonna hear music. Like, I don't know, maybe Twitch need to think about that. I don't know. Oh my gosh! Atreides, thank you for gifting a sub to DJ Stephen T. That 420th! Nice! 420th gift sub to the channel, Atreides. I can't believe you've gifted 420 subs. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. Enjoy that gift sub, Stephen. Mike can't really argue about the X-Files music using the X-Files game. Yeah, I mean, it was literally the X-Files music. Stream safe music option. That would be a good option to have. Just get rid of the whole copyright BS on Twitch. That would be nice too. It'd be nice if we could just get rid of DMCA and copyright in general, but you know that would be hell to pay. I mean, we're already there with the, well, let's not get into that conversation. What does the light bulb mean again? That's hints. Let me see. If I point to them with my hand here. This one is deaths. This one is hints. This one is soft locks, which is kind of tricky to identify, but, you know. And this one is crashes, if the game crashes at all. So, or bugs, like issues with the game. Can you clip then back in the channel? That's so cool. I'm often too slow to catch a clip of Mike pulling a face. Alright. Legend. Study, entry, living room, kitchen, secret passage. There's a secret passage in this house? Garage, cellar, bedroom, hall. Bedroom, bathroom, secret passage, and attic and balcony. Okay, so we want to look at 12 and 5, obviously. 5 and 12. 5 and 12. Let's go to 5 and 12. So we're in the study at the moment. That should be number 1. So there should be a secret passage somewhere here. We just came past the entryway, number 2. So yeah, there's definitely a secret passage in this room. In this very, very room. Alright. Cool. It must be here somewhere. Maybe I need to interact with this globe.
The walls seem hollow here.
And away we go.
This secret room is dark and damp.
How did they make the secret room so creepy looking? Why are the walls made out of, like, mud/stone?
I can't see!
Oh no, I'm sorry, Grognak. You can't see? What have I done? Have I broken something? Gift another sub for 3 more months. Wait, what? What does that mean, Villera? I don't understand. Atreides, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Villera, Necris. I appreciate it. Awesome. That gift sub, I got 3 months of Discord. Oh, okay, awesome. I see. I missed the message. Enjoy the gift sub, Villera. I hope you're enjoying the emotes. We have fantastic emotes on this channel. Some of the best. Right, it is there. I wasn't looking at it. What's that? Right under the game, in the center. Oh, the name of the game? Sorry, yeah, this is Darkseed Spaz. Yes, yes. I'm sorry, I missed some of the chat. G'day, mate. That's a very good gigantified emote. Thank you. So, is there anything else in this? Why can I walk so far up? I'm on the wall. I'm like literally on the wall. This is so weird. Okay. Anything I can interact with? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, here we go.
These large boulders seem solid and immovable.
Wait, there's a large boulder there? That's a large boulder?
The wall is cold to the touch.
What large boulder? I don't really get it. Climb the ladder. The Dosema website is active and showing streamers too. Yep, it is. Sure is. We are live, pretty much. I'm glad I decided to buy a 17-inch portable monitor for Black Friday so I can just stand out on my... I'll stand up on my bed. Helps my eyes so much. Oh, that's cool, Inside Out Boy. You know what? I never really thought of that use of the portable monitors. That's a cool idea. Yeah, 17-inch portable monitor. Just prop it up on your lap while you're chilling. Very good idea. KMFDM art. KMFDM. I don't know. I don't know what that's short for. Site to check out mostly new streamers. Yeah, great use of the Dosema website. That can run. Good to see you. You've never seen this game? I'm hoping it's gonna be very fun. Grab that rope. Now I can, I won't say that. Oh man, it's so tempting to say silly things. The wall is cold to the touch. These boulders seem solid and immovable. I don't know why it's saying boulders, it's just a stone wall. It doesn't make sense.
The door is open.
Oh, the band. Okay, I didn't even know the band. I'm sorry, I'm very bad with knowing anything, apparently. Wait, where'd the door go?
There's a secret door here.
That's pretty cool. You look under the carpet, but find only some old dust here. Okay. What's this device? Unknown.
Here is the telephone.
Here is the telephone.
I can't think of anyone I want to call right now.
I can't think of anyone I want to call right now. Okay, I got rope. I've got money. You see the money. Okay, there's a third floor. We gotta find our way up to the third floor, I guess. We've checked out some of the rooms, but not all of the rooms yet. Done. I was looking to cash in. Wait, what? Doesn't give you a second 3 months. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Atreides. Thank you for the gift sub, nonetheless. Firelocks, that game was a damn fever dream. It's so weird. It is indeed a fever dream, Villara. It is indeed. I'm glad you've heard of it, though. I don't hear many people talking about that game. I'm glad to hear there's more people out there who enjoyed it in some way.
This attic is full of useless items left over from the previous owner.
I'm sure they'll be very
Windows need to
useful.
have the glass
Now that you've said
replaced.
that. That broken window will probably be very useful too. I hope you're playing Darkseid 2 also. The creators seem to hate Mike Dawson and the game hits way different. Awesome. I can't wait to check that out. Fragile?
An old empty steamer trunk.
Steamer? I thought that's what Americans called poop.
Nothing in here. An old deflated soccer ball.
An old deflated soccer ball? Sweet. You feel the ball and find the puncture mark left by the neighbor's dog. Maybe that's foreshadowing. Cleveland Steamer Trunk, Duke Donuts. Good to see you, mate. It's a Cleveland steamer? Oh, okay, that's what they're called? Alright. Steamer trunk is a super old-timey word for, like, a trunk you load onto a steamboat. Yeah, or a steam train, perhaps. I get it. GOG Dreamlist game Darkseid. There you go. It could happen. It's got 7,843 votes. You could also vote for it. I've just voted for it. I only watched Mike 5.5 hours this month, so I blame No Man's Sky. Oh man, you've been playing No Man's Sky? That game just keeps coming back.
An old newspaper.
Old newspaper? Amazing demo this emote is from. Yes. I hope you enjoyed looking through all the emotes for Lyra. That is a very good emote. I did yeah, absolutely stole it from the Unreal demo. I mean, was it Second Reality demo, not Unreal.
Here's an old pair of wooden skis that need refinishing.
I don't know why my shout-out bot is not working. I feel like I have to restart something, and I don't know what it is that I need to restart. Hey there, yeah, good to see you. Nice Geiger emote you have there. Call me Val? Alright, yeah, I will. I'll call you Val. You're very welcome for the shouty. Always willing to give a friend a shouty. I'll give Kortu a shouty in a minute as well.
It's not ski season yet.
Not yet, but it could be any minute now. You never know. Doom Redemption?
It's really tight.
Mad Dog replacement? You're right. No use trying, it's really tight.
This trunk is locked with a rusty padlock.
A rusty padlock? I could use the skis to pry open the padlock. How come this newspaper's not in? Can I pick up the
I've
newspaper?
already read this paper.
You already read it? When? The implication is this guy came to this house, like it's a new house, he's just moved in. He brought an old newspaper with him that he'd already read, left it in the attic so that he could come and find it later, I guess. I don't know why. That's the implication that we get from that explanation, though. I've already read it. Oh, they just moved in, but I've already read it. How come the broken window is not, like, an interactive thing? Wasn't there supposed to be, like, multiple parts up here? I will bring back the Doom Redemption. It just takes a little bit more effort to set that one up. The Mad Dog Williams replacement, I don't know what that would be yet. I guess we'll find something fun to do it with. Maybe it could be Moonstone. I don't know. Moonstone takes a little while to play, though. Like an hour. Maybe I should learn the speedrun strats for it, and then I can play it faster. So I'm in the 3rd floor, I guess? Attic and balcony. So I should be able to reach the balcony somehow from the attic? Maybe I just click over here. Deflated ball, newspaper, skis, steam trunk. So I got nothing out of visiting the attic. I visited the attic for no reason. Holding rope. Can I use the rope on a thing now? I guess it's the hand icon. He's not saying like, oh, I can't tie that up or something. So I don't know what the, Doom Redemption. Stop current game and play through a random level of Doom 2. Practically, yeah. So what happens is the Doom Redemption sets off a random event. And if the random event triggers a certain aspect, then I will stop playing and go play through a Doom level. I played through Doom 1 the entirety, Doom 2 the entirety, Sigil 1 the entirety, and I'm up to Sigil 2, but I haven't progressed through Sigil 2 very far yet. Although maybe I'm like halfway or 3/4 of the way through Sigil 2. I don't know.
I
made some
can't
progress.
see!
Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous follows on the channel. So enjoy. Good to see you, Pern. Thank you very much for being here. It's always a pleasure to see you. Yeah, I think I did pretty much all of the official original Doom games, and now I'm doing the Sigil games. After that, maybe I'll do Doom 3, and we'll see where we go from there potentially. Oh boy, we're having fun now! So I came from this side, and I came from this side. I guess I want to go downstairs again. Now, he did mention the floorboards are creaky, but... well, the wooden planks freak a lot. Freak a lot? Creak a lot. I haven't explored the downstairs very much.
That's a chilly draft blowing through this decrepit old living room.
I got a notification on my phone, Pern, that you had sent gifts, but I haven't been on the PC enough today to have a look. But I will take a look at what the games were. I could look right now, but I don't know. I do appreciate that, though. Thank you very much. I was going to send you a message once I'd had a look. But, very, very generous, and thank you very much for that. I saw the sealed Amiga CD32 big box version of this game for €175 on the Amiga 4000, Amiga 40 convention near my place a few weeks ago. That's way cheaper than the ones that are available on eBay right now, DJ Stephen T. You could have picked that up and flipped it on eBay for $2,000, apparently. Well, you could have asked for it. They probably wouldn't. Nobody would have bought it for that much, I don't think. But that's what they're trying to sell them for. Check out these HR Giga imagery on the walls. This is pretty cool. This mirror's weird. Very kind of you, Pern. I appreciate it. Oh, that's cool, man. Doom, instead of pistol starts, do a pistol-only run. That's true. Actually, that's the other factor I forgot to mention is each time I start a level, it's a pistol start. And I haven't played through Sigil 2 yet. I had played through the other games, so it was like, wasn't completely impossible. But Sigil 2 has presented a very big challenge.
An old oak table.
An old oak table.
The varnish is still smooth. The varnish is rough. The cushion is tough.
There's something on this mirror, I just noticed it. Mr. Dawson, we moved the mirror here from the garage as directed, but notice that a piece is cracked off from the corner. We didn't do it, really. We'll let you know it turns up. Sincerely, Timothy. Oh, I see it. It is broken.
This mirror reflects a haunting image of me.
This mirror reflects a haunting image of me. I'm so haunted. I take it back. This is the programmer's intern's nephew's music. Yeah, I think you're right. It is pretty maddening, actually. Still hunting for a Mad Dog DOS big box. It's bloody rare.
This grandfather clock reverberates an ancient, endless tempo. There appears to be a plaque inside, but I can't make out what it says.
An ancient, endless tempo. Wow, that's some interesting writing. Some great prose from our writer. Still hunting for a Mad Dog DOS big box. It's bloody rare. There is a collector's company that hunt down games for you. They gave up after 6 months. The same people that found HQ1 for us. Wow, Atreides. Wow, they gave up? I've talked to other collectors and they've said they've seen it. I've talked to the developers and they said that it did get published and released. And that they have some. It's just, yeah, it's so weird.
An old velveteen couch.
And it took me a long time to get contact with the original developers as well. Like, it seems like it should be easy to do, but I couldn't get a connection for a long, long time.
A film of dust covers the couch.
Wolf 3D pistol start, yeah.
The clock casing is locked for some reason.
The clock casing is locked?
I can't turn back time.
Oh man, maybe you can find a way.
This picture is very alien to me.
We have to applaud the Xenomorph alien pun. Can't we make him an offer? I mean, I should probably reach out to them and make them an offer, yeah. I kind of wanted to make them an offer to buy the rights to make the game from them. That's the offer I really wanted to make.
A masterpiece of the macabre. Its eyes follow me relentlessly.
Wow. This looks like a miniature version of this. And a different color palette. Actually, I may have misspoken, Atreides. They may not have some.
Time. I can barely make out the yard.
I really want the music to stop. If I press M and nothing happens. Pressing S, nothing happens. Oh well. Why can't I do anything in this game? This game is very weird.
I better not eat anything coming from this kitchen until the cleaning lady has disinfected it.
I better not eat anything coming from this kitchen until the cleaning lady has disinfected it. Disinfected the food or the kitchen? I guess the kitchen. You can turn back time, but you gotta straddle a battleship gun in lingerie. Yeah. Is there something you would like to share with the class? That was a pun. I hope you got it. I'll put in €250 towards the offer for a box. Wow, that's super generous, Atreides. I'll let you know if I ever come across an opportunity. That would be,
The door is stuck.
that would open a door
I
for me
wouldn't
for
want
sure,
to see the
if
food
there
in
was an
here
option.
anyway.
You opened the cabinet. Oh, finally, I interacted with something and something happened. This game finally did something.
The shelves are bare except for the bugs.
Aw, man. This game has bugs.
The cabinets are old and stained.
Wow, I can open multiple cabinets? Bare except for bugs for every single description. The door is stuck. I wouldn't want to see the food in here anyway. You turn on the water. A brown fluid oozes out of the tap. It's obviously time to replace the pipes. Man, this house sucks. Why'd you buy this place? Wait, is there a basement in this house? First floor, second floor. 7 is the cellar. Okay, we gotta go down to the cellar. Alright. There was a couple of other... There was one, at least one other line earlier, ATM machine, that
Here's an
also said a
expensive
you.
collection of empty
You do
wine
this sort of
bottles.
action.
The previous owner must have had some reason to drink.
Ah! This writing is terrible! What? Anyone have their computer randomly turn on all the RGB stuff, even though it's never been on for years you've had it? Oh, that's a strange one. You must have got a driver update, I'm assuming. Rare bottles can be worth money even if empty? Yeah, but also, like, The previous owner must have had some reason to drink. It's a weird thing to say when you walk into an extensive collection of empty wine bottles. Like, what? I don't know what he's trying to get at.
Puis Fusé Chanot Controchet, 1961. Not my cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea. He's just saying the same thing over and over for every bottle. He says the same for every shelf. Is there a dead body in this
These
barrel?
are empty red wine barrels.
Empty red wine barrels. Did he buy a winery?
What would I want with an empty bottle?
What would I want with an empty bottle? I need a full bottle so I can get drunk. Man, I'm gonna go get a bottle in a second. This game is crazy. Who designed this game? This guy. The guy in the game designed the game. We have two game designers who insert themselves into the game in a very meaningful way as the primary character in the game. Exhibit A, Dark Seed. A game that doesn't really do much of anything, as far as I can tell. Exhibit B, Tex Murphy series. A brilliant game of brilliant series of games of investigation and technical prowess demonstration. This is like the polar opposite of Tex Murphy. Yeah, every wine in the entire basement in the entire cellar is all the same. People who can afford empty rare bottles can afford a full wine cellar. That's probably true. I'm gonna go with that. Haunted house is driving me to drink, I guess. Yeah, I know what I know what the writing was trying to say. But I gotta try a little harder, because, like, I think, like, most people in the world, you probably don't need to ask them what their reason for drinking is. They will just happily have a drink. You know, that's just a thing people do. Like, there must be some reason this person liked to drink. Yeah, they're a human? Like, most people will drink on occasion. Not everyone, I understand that. But, I don't think it's not the kind of thing that raises an eyebrow. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's just using Giga's work to sell itself with nothing to back it up. Yeah, it seems that way a little bit. Maybe that's where it is. Did he buy the house sight unseen or something? He must have. I have no idea, but yeah, it seems that way. His real estate agent told him, "You got to buy this house, bro. It's a brilliant house." That's not. I wouldn't call that open, but okay. Let's look inside.
The pilot flame is out.
The pilot flame is out. The way he said that, it's like it's something that I was, like, investigating, but... I don't know what to do. That extensive of a wine collection empty does kind of raise an eyebrow.
Reminder of its unyielding quest for my true image.
Oh god, we've been inhaling gas this whole time! That would explain the headache. It would, actually. Carbon monoxide poisoning. That's what we're dealing with here. Have we gone in that room yet? The entrance to the house...
It's a calm neighborhood out here.
Something.
My house seems somehow out of time. A relic of a dark past. Or perhaps a dark future.
The writing in this game is really, really bad. Like, I don't actually understand how you can just go... Like, somebody sat there at the keyboard and they're, like, typing away and they're like... They've typed this sentence and they've sat there and they've looked at it and gone... Yes. Yes, this is the writing that I think this game needs. Yes, we've got it. That's the line. Feels like something you would have found on Newgrounds or Albino Black Sheep back in the day rather than a box release. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that this is like entirely, yeah, a game. I keep middle clicking instead of left clicking to look at, instead of right clicking to toggle the mouse cursor. Crime by Night. The Watchful Eye. Woodland Hills has recently been struck by an incredible crime wave. Police have no suspects to date. Sorry, I was just going to say, I was going to make a joke about the cops going to singles night or something like that. Anyway, but urge citizens not to stay out too late at night unless with large groups of people. This writing is also banned. It has been explained to this report. Oh my gosh. This reporter? How many people write like that? Like, do people still write like that? Probably not. I gotta use, like, a thing in front of the screen so I can, like, read, because it's on an angle and it's making my brain hurt. It has been explained to this reporter that police officials and citizens alike are doing everything in their power to round up suspects and return items to their rightful owners, I assume. To round up suspects and return stolen properties. Why did they do it like this? Making me angry. Why did you do this? Round up suspects and return stolen properties to rightful owners. Until the culprits are apprehended, however, it is up to us to make the wise choice and protect ourselves and our properties. This is one reporter who will, for the next few nights, find himself in front of the television. If you can easily avoid a potential danger, why not do so? I have to ask, was this game translated from German or Swedish or something like that? I'm very confused by the writing in this game. I'm very confused by the writing in this game. Like, I really wanted to, like, I was very much looking forward to playing this because I thought it was going to have, like, a lot of atmosphere and creepiness. But it's just, like, it's trying very hard and doing a... I'm not going to say it's doing a terrible job, but I we'll see. It might get good. Maybe it's just the slow burn warm up. But it's taking a while to find its legs. I'll say it that way. This feels like an early VC investment scam. Wow. I think they had carbon monoxide poisoning from sniffing their own farts too much. Sure. Heck, I remember in LucasArts Indiana Jones and the Iron Phoenix, and the Iron Phoenix design docs, there was talk about maybe we should do 6-way walking animations for Indy, like the main character in Darkseid. Wow. They looked at Darkseid and went, yeah, that's good. I mean, they must have found, obviously they found something to appreciate from the game, and that's why I often try to do as well, but this game's getting in its own way a lot, for me, at least. Which is a bit, you know, it was a little disappointing. I was looking forward to playing this. I had high hopes for this game. No typesetter was involved in line justification on that. Yeah, no, yeah, this is something else, this writing. Chris Roberts' Darkseid. What would that be like? It'd be a different game completely. It probably involves spaceships in some way. Hey, Imaginary Exponent. As far as Wiki goes, this game was developed by a US company. Interesting. I wonder if they had I won't be mean. I'm not gonna be mean. But man, yes, I'm finding this writing very off-putting. Do I have the newspaper now? No, it's just gone and I don't have it anymore. Okay. So I can just walk into the woods?
At least the lawn doesn't need mowing.
At least the lawn doesn't need mowing. That's the right attitude.
This game is ass.
Let's see, is there anything to investigate here? No. Anything to use our hand emote on? Why is there a tiny little window here? It's like, this is a normal, regular room. And then this window kind of doesn't make sense either. This series of windows doesn't really make sense. And then there's just like this tiny little window over here. I guess they're going for non-Euclidean. I feel like that's probably what they're going for. But there's no comments to be made on any of this. Just like Windows 98.
This place is a shambles. Reminds me of my last garage.
It would be so cool if this game just turns into Street Rod. Or Street Rods 2. That would be pretty cool. Oh. Fuel cap.
Here's the opening to the gas tank.
Here's the opening to the gas tank? There's a name for that. It's got a name. The opening for the gas tank. This is why it feels so... It feels like somebody, like, translated this into, like, Chinese and then back into English or something like that. Bought the house
Now,
auction
this
for
baby
cheap?
could
Must
be a
have.
collector's item, if it were properly restored. It doesn't look like it's been used lately.
Wonder what gives him that impression. So yeah, we've got a project car that came free with the house. Maybe that's why he bought the house.
The gas tank cover is missing.
The gas tank cover is missing. Okay. The trunk swings open.
There's a crowbar in the trunk.
A crowbar? Brilliant! I don't remember what I needed a crowbar for. I think it was in the attic, so let's go back there. Wait, I can go in the car?
This car sure is old, but I think it could still be made to run.
Awesome. It's a Zepbees?
There's a glove compartment. Doesn't appear to be locked.
Oh, there's gloves in the glove compartment.
Here are a pair of old gardening gloves.
Pair of old gardening gloves. I like this game.
An old AM radio. The battery still works.
You grope around for a key, but can't find one. There's another one ATM machine. Oh, it said Zephyr? I guess I can kind of see that, yeah. Makes more sense, too. Maybe they did the writing like this. It's an alien retelling the story. Maybe that's it. Maybe they were going for it. Maybe the alien feeling writing is intentional. How does one exit this vehicle? So the battery still works, eh? After all these years. Hey, TARDIS mechanic. There's a body in the trunk. I was kind of expecting that, actually. An elderly man clicks onto the stream. Oh, someone's playing a game I worked on all those years ago. It loads. This game is ass! The roasting is nuclear as the old man watches with a tear in his eye. I tried my best, he whispers, almost in response to Mike directly. I'm just gonna say it. TARDIS mechanic, your writing is better than this game's writing so far. Greetings, Cat Peasant. Is this Street Rod 3? I actually made the same reference, and I think it would be brilliant if the game does allow you to work on the car throughout the course of playing. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a game that's just like, here's like a version of Street Rod that you can like play on the side while you're playing this horror, like, strange atmosphere sort of game? That would be awesome. Somebody should totally make that. I'd be there for it. It sounds like a great time. Apparently I can go over here, but wouldn't that just be going back into the garage? Like, isn't that just the garage?
The road seems strangely empty and unoccupied.
Yeah. Also, this is not a road. This is like a weird bush path. Let's go back to the house. We've got a crowbar to use on things inside the house now. Cthulhu's car. That's it. Yeah. Cthulhu Garage. And you've got to like fight. You got to solve mysteries and fight horrors of the unknown to get enough things to work on your car with. Oh, that's right. We did go in this room. We absolutely did go in this room. Cool. A game that allows you to play other games in it, and each one is different paths in the main game. Cthulhu. The name was right there, Serpents. How do we not get it immediately? You're onto something there. That's just Pacific Drive. I haven't played Pacific Drive. I wonder if it's good. Does this room feel darker than the last time we were in it? It kind of feels darker to me. Holding crowbar. The phone is ringing. Wait, we opened it?
I feel sleepy.
No! He's going to sleep? He just puts himself to bed. I can't control him. He doesn't change. He just... What the heck, man? Are we just cutscening right now? Oh, we're just cutscening, okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to think of this. Like, we've just crossfaded from, like, a normal image of a person to a gruesome image of whatever. What a horrible nightmare. I have a mean headache. Okay, we gotta go take a tablet again. Pacific Drive is great. Okay, I guess I gotta look into it. Tentacle Car. The joys of a timed game. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know what I was in for. Take them tablets. I have not played My Summer Car, though. I think I bought it because I was like, huh, it'd be cool if it's like Street Rod. That was my thought process. Have I been through this doorway? I think I have, but I'm going to go through it again.
I wouldn't want to wear such a heavy, old coat. Here's an old trench coat. I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
Oh, but you will. You look under the bed. You feel under the bed and find nothing. Okay. Hey, Cornholio. How many did he take? Oh, like the whole bottle, probably. He needed it because he has such a bad headache. It's driving insane. I'm totally expecting it. It could happen. That could be it.
There's an old diary inside this trunk.
There's a Cleveland steamer over here and a diarrhea trunk over here. Wow. Anyway, that joke didn't really go... Oh, it's D for diary! Man, all the writing has to be on an angle in this game. I never suspected. Shift back and forth through a... Not long after I moved into this house, I began to get some terrible headaches. I never suspected what was wrong until I started seeing things shift back and forth before my eyes. People's faces, even places in my own house. Something terrible is going on. So terrible, what no one would have even guessed. I found my answers on the other side. But I grew so fearful that I moved the mirror to the garage. for fear that something would come through and attack me. Who are these ancients? Why do they want so badly to come to our world? What distant galaxy do they come from? I have tried to find these answers, but I cannot pass the sentry which guards the way to the archives. If only I had more time. But it is obvious to me. It is obvious to me something. ... Is that an old shield by the window? I don't know. It's an innocuous object because we couldn't examine or interact with it in any way.
A sturdy handle to the trunk.
Oh, we moved it. Oh, we moved it again. Let's go. Move aside, trunk. Now I can access the balcony.
What a tremendous view of the town from up here. But the wooden railing looks as though it has seen better days.
This looks like an alien form that is morphed into the railing. It's like a head with a snout or a proboscis? And some weird alien legs. What is he doing to that railing? Hey there, Board Jams. Good to see you, Deluxe Fan Tim. Welcome, welcome. Don't take tablets. Yeah, don't take tablets. You have to pay for them first. He's positively indecent. Yeah, indeed. I'm worried to walk out on the balcony. I'm going to try saving. That's a neat trick. Hans. Doing good, just ordered some butter chicken pizza from Domino's. Oh, that sounds like a good time. I've never had a butter chicken pizza before. Is it good? I just don't know if it... I can't imagine it going well. I don't know how the flavors go together. I do enjoy a butter chicken on occasion, though.
That's a gargoyle. One of those mythical creatures used to keep demons at bay.
I think you're thinking of a grotesque. A gargoyle spits water out its mouth, usually. You touch the gargoyle. It is made of wood and seems very sturdy. Butter chicken's as hot as you go, so you don't go for any heat, itsy nibbles. It's really good, Board Jams. Butter chicken pizza sounds like it could be great. It could be great. I've never been game to try it, although I've seen a few people advertise they have it. Wood? Fake gargoyle. Yeah, it's not even a real gargoyle. It's made of wood. It needs to be made out of stone. Went to bed too, but I changed. Hope I won't have those weird dreams. Good luck with you not having weird dreams, Stephen. Yeah. You touch the gargoyle, it moves. Oh, gosh. Excuse me. Is that the only thing I can interact with out here?
This is a wooden railing.
This is a wooden railing.
Better be careful, it doesn't look too steady.
He just constantly says that. The balcony wasn't that interesting in the end. No, not on purpose at least. Low tolerance, my controversial opinion is that kind of heat ruins good food. Yeah, I think it depends on your tolerance, of course. And like, if the heat's just there with just heat, and there's no flavor that comes along with the heat, I do tend to agree. I'm not really interested in eating something hot and spicy just because it's spicy. I want to have like an interesting flavor come along with it. That's why I like beef vindaloo, like, or a vindaloo of any kind, really. They're quite tasty. Despite the heat, or maybe due to the heat. I don't know. What else can I do with our crowbar? All this diary, all these gloves. So we only read one page of the journal. What do I can do with the rope? Maybe I can tie it to the gargoyle and climb down the balcony for some reason. Fake wooden gargoyle comes to life. Fake wooden gargoyle. Help! I'm high up on this building and can't get down. Yeah, that's probably what it would say too. It's written about the same as this game writes everything else. It's a shield. There's a sword next to it. Oh, that was a foil on the ground, was it? Is there a no music option in this game? I wish. I've looked at the menu twice now looking for that option. I can either turn the sound off, or I can leave the sound on. I can't have, there's no option for please just turn the music off. I could go so far as to try this, actually. Let me try this. I'm gonna save, resume, and then I'm gonna quit. And then I'm gonna see if there's a settings application that I could run. Ah, so it's a true horror game then. Yeah. You call that music? Yeah. Yeah, it's what the game calls music. I wish we had some other option. Is there a install or a setup or something like that? What's TOS? Bin mod? DS? Readme.txt? Type readme.txt. More? First time you play Dark Seed, press 1, 2, 3 to make your selection. Next time you play, the game will default to the original selection, /M. If you wish to change your selection, /M after DS command. I wonder if we can change it so that there's no music or something. Okay. Game controls. 2-button Microsoft compatible mouse. If you have 3-button mouse, only the left and right buttons will be active. Joystick users should blah blah blah. Spacebar. Enter. Cursor arrow keys, directional movement. To make Mike Dawson move, position the arrow cursor over the blah 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 blah. Clicking blah 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 blah. When the blah 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 blah. Point finger. Okay, yeah. Examine, manipulate, blah blah. Do this, do that. Regardless of the input device you choose, I key can be used during the game to advance the clock to the beginning of the next hour.
Have you thought of blobbling the blah blah blah?
Pat attention to the changes in the cursor shapes as you move them over objects and backgrounds, as they provide important clues about your environment. Look at everything. Sometimes you won't learn everything about an object the first look. You may have to look more closely a second time. Don't forget to look at items you acquire in your inventory. Also, some objects won't make their appearance until you have obtained the necessary clues to their existence. Some events in the game must be performed on particular days. Remember, it's not what you know that counts, it's what Dawson knows that's important. Keep that in mind if you need to start the game again from scratch. Oh my gosh. They just wrote it straight there. This game's not designed well. Maybe you'll have to start it again. You have to wonder if anybody on the team ever said, if only it were so easy to make Mike Dawson move in real life. Hey, Space Opacopter, good to see you. If you want to hear something very crazy, I watched Scary Movie 3 at my local cinemas back in 2003 for about over 300 times with my dad. Wow. You liked it? I didn't even know there was a Scary Movie 3. That's crazy. So DS/M? Mouse, joystick, or keyboard? I guess we'll go with mouse. That's all I can choose. I can't choose to turn the music off. That's what I was kind of hoping to be able to do. Sorry about that. Just trying to make some more improved music for the game. Darkseid. Rolf Klug? Jean Klug? Mike Dawson. Lead programmer is not Mike Dawson. Musical score, Gregory Alper. He phoned it in. Music and sound effects, David A. Bean. Yeah, he phoned it in too. Art director, yeah. Assistant art director. They did okay. They did okay. Yeah. Obviously, H.R. Giger is the legend of the art world. We don't need to critique him or his efforts. Shoot that thing into his brain. Yeah, that's the way. Audio equivalent of to-do.
It sure was some nightmare. It even left me with a monster headache.
The last guy's last name was actually Ketchum, yeah. Game text by Mike
My
Horvath.
head is killing me.
Maybe not native English speaker. Possibly, but I mean...
My head feels like it's going to explode.
My head feels like it's going to explode! Feels like there needs to be a little bit more theatrics with this game. Hi there, Ruby Gold. Who the hell would ever buy a house this creepy? I mean, I would totally buy a creepy house. If it was an option to buy one for cheap, 100%, you know I would buy it. Take a refreshing drink of water. Oh yeah. I bet you he really took a shower for that scene. Wait, was the eye looking at us when we had a shower? Hang on a second. Did the eye look at us when we
I'd
took
like
a shower?
to shower longer, but there are things to do.
Ah, yes, that's true. There are things to do, Mike Dawson. There are things to do. Why have I started the game again? I
This
should be
dilapidated
continuing my
room gives
play.
me the chills. Must be the cold draft.
It might be the cold drafts, or it might be the message that's written on the wall in blood. I don't know. Because Mike Dawson, the game developer, had a mustache, and they used his face for Mike Dawson, the protagonist. Oh, right. Yeah, there you go, Deluxe Paint Team. There's your answer. Load game. Resume. This music is so bad. It's really bad. I am sorry. I apologize for what you must be listening to at the moment.
Oh, you can use a Gravis gamepad?
Automorphismus, hello, good to see you. If you were using DOSBox, you could try disabling the MIDI emulation. That's true. Although, is it MIDI that it's emulating at the moment? Or is this just like the same channel as the audio is playing through for voice acting? The thing is, like, is the music in the entire game going to be like this, or is it just the creepy house part of the game? If you set it up to use Munt, you could mute Munt, MT32. Yeah, I could. It is an option. I forget what I was doing. I'm gonna go to the garage and see if I can find the broken mirror piece. Creak. Creak. Going into the woods behind the house. Do, 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 do. Backyard music's not bad. Where's the broken piece of mirror? The diary said that the thing had been moved from here. Now I'm holding gloves. It's okay to leave fingerprints here. Okay. I can't open the hood. Okay, we closed that. The rope will do nothing to the car. Okay. Let's go into the woods.
Here's an entry to an old cemetery, overgrown
Sick.
with weeds.
A cemetery overgrown with weeds. Look at these creepy posts to the cemetery as well.
The ground is damp and muddy. These archways give me a sense of foreboding. This place looks like no one has been around and tended for a long time.
Weird.
There's no name on this stone.
Maybe that's so we can put your name on it. Mike Dawson.
The stone feels rough with sharp edges, as though it had just recently been chiseled.
Ready for you. Ready for you, sir.
G. Threepwood, rest in peace.
It's like when Commander Keen showed up dead in Doom. Alright, Doom guy shows up dead in Duke Nukem 3D. That's one dead Space Marine. Like, that's one dead Guybrush Threepwood there. Do we get more protagonists?
Sherry Days.
Sherry Days?
Harcourt Fenton Mudd. He was no tribble at all. JTK.
Am I an idiot? Is like it says no triple at all. Is this like a Star Trek reference that I'm not Trekkie enough to understand? It is? Okay.
S. Nostromo. Rest in peace.
Nostromo? I mean, that's a good Aliens reference. James T. Kirk! Oh, that's what JTK was for. Sure, that makes sense.
John Campbell. Here lies a man who saw beyond time's horizon.
John Campbell. John Campbell. Who's John Campbell? Why is the name very familiar, but also not helping me? You were playing some Darkseid here, Broccoli Donut. It's special. You only know Bruce Campbell? Yeah, that Bruce Campbell did come to mind. That's John Campbell. Thank you, ATM Machine. Thank you. Yeah. Who goes there, right? Was the original story. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've read that. Yeah. I knew the name was familiar. I just could, it, for some reason, was not popping. Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate it. And that brings us a lot of closure now to that particular gravestone. Oh, we got more gravestones to look at.
Bobby Jacobs. Never thought you'd end up here, did you?
Jacobs. That's not ringing any bells for me. Who's Bobby Jacobs?
The inscription has eroded with time.
Eroded with time?
I can't touch that. Have I no respect for the dead?
Okay. Tuttle. This is a very, like, ornate-looking crypt, actually. And it also seems quite strange for what I assume is, like, New England. It's got very, ancient Egyptian influence from the look of it. You do well not to mess around here. What does that mean? So I'm not allowed to enter?
Ancient symbols covering this mausoleum.
Mausoleum,
But
right.
I'm not up on my Egyptian.
I'm not up on my Egyptian either. Egyptian revival crypts are not unusual in the 19th century. Actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I never really knew about that, but I can understand. Like, yeah, there was a huge popularity in that and mysticism and all that kind of stuff at the time. It makes sense. What's this do if I touch it? You touch surface of the ornate sigil.
The tomb door won't open.
It's not a tomb door. Ah, the great font. That took me a bit to read, Broccoli Donut, but thank you. We got some more graves to examine.
J. Poosh, may he rest in peace. R. Leibowitz, a canticle for his deeds. J. McKeegan.
Molly Santini, a rich spinster who somehow managed to take it all with her. Pizza arrived. Oh man, enjoy.
Have I no respect for the dead?
Have I no respect for the dead? That's a reference to sci-fi novel A Canticle for Leibowitz by Walter M. Miller, Jr. Not ringing a bell. Is it worth reading ATM Machine? Or if you have not read it, that's okay, but just curious. Haven't read it myself, but I know it's pretty well known for post-apocalyptic tale. Okay. It might, I don't know if it's like, yeah, I haven't read it myself, I guess, is all I can say. And I also haven't heard much about it. Is there any movie adaptations that might have come under a different title that I may have seen? No? Okay. Yeah, worth a shot. Okay, so we have a diary, which tells us that the broken mirror piece should be in the garage. We have some gloves to not leave fingerprints somewhere. We have a crowbar. I guess I could have tried using that on the mausoleum door. We have a rope, which I have not yet found a use for. A map of the house, and a little bit of money. I'm probably soft-locked right now. This music is bad. It's so freaking bad. I don't wanna listen to it. Gorilla Pal, good to see you. It's a really interesting book, sort of a series of short stories about a post-apocalyptic Catholic monastery. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. Great, we have a diarrhea. Yeah, exactly. I want to examine, like, this missing piece of mirror, but just won't happen. Can I use the diary on the mirror?
I can't read backwards.
I can't read backwards. That's actually pretty cool. Let's try using the crowbar on the mirror. Crowbar has no effect. Use the rope on the mirror.
The mirror is too heavy to hang.
What about to use the mirror on myself then? You'd rather have the journal with you. Okay, makes sense. Oh, can I touch that window? I was about to say, since this is a timed game, if you don't get down to business and spend less time touching ornate sigils, you will soon suffer ornate doom. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Can I use a crowbar to open the clock? Take the plant? I would if I could.
Better to use a key.
Better to use a key. Well, first I must find the key. What is that? Why is there a rock on the bench? Maybe there's something in the cellar.
They feel sticky with dried wine.
I don't know, man. This is a bit silly. Wikipedia page, Tim Kaine states that a canonical for Leibowitz depiction was some of the inspiration. In particular, the Brotherhood of Steel's whole techno-religious faction thing is partially inspired by the most monastic order from it. It looks pretty interesting, just glancing over the Wikipedia page. That's interesting, Karis. Yeah, yeah. Inspiration for Fallout. Yeah, I gathered it once I got up to. I sort of thought Tim Kaine, and then when I got up to Brother of Steel reference, yeah, makes sense. I wonder if there's some kind of a clue in this diary that I haven't picked up. I was thinking about fixing the broken mirror, because the mirror seems quite important to the plot, at least as far as... The diary is the first thing we've picked up that has, like, some level of interest to the plot, as far as I can tell. No, I think that's probably true. I don't think there's been... Like, we've had a headache, and we've had a few other things going on, but, like, as far as, like, things go... That's the only thing that's, like, really a push in any real direction, is the diary. And it mentions that the mirror was broken. It used to be stored in the garage. So it stands to reason that the best place to look for the broken piece of mirror is the garage. Sorry, no, wait. There was the note. I got that wrong. The diary talks about the mirror having some weird dimensional connection, and it was moved to the garage. And then the note from the movers who put the mirror in the house from the garage mentions that it got broken. It stands to reason that it was broken inside the garage. So I would like to be able to try and put 2 and 2 together there, but I'm not sure how to do it just yet. Yeah. Woman looks like she's done with my shit. Basically, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah. Resume. So I guess the first part of my question is, where did I see that note? Was it on the table? Should I use the diary with the note? Is there a way I can examine this rug? He walks all over the place before he gets to the destination. It's kind of crazy. And he just says, I can't read backwards. I'm trying to use this on the mirror. Which is funny, but, like, not very useful. Where did I see the note from the movers? I'm really getting bothered by this. Maybe it was in here? No, it wasn't in here. I forget where I saw that note. Mike, here's how you put 2 and 2 together. Oh, thank you. I'm sure. Geeks Life CZ, hi, good to see you. Welcome. You love this game? I'm starting to get a bit frustrated by this game. I'm not sure what to do, is my main problem. Let's go back upstairs, I guess. It's great to have you here, though. Here, though, Geek Life. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Terrible, good to see you. Welcome.
There is a bulge in the pocket of the trench coat.
Reach in the pocket, a small piece of paper. Okay. It's a Lord of the Rings library lending record thing. Woodland Hills? I want to say Woodland Hills Public Library. Copy A7713690, The Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien. Oh wow, it was rented as long ago as 1933. When was Tolkien's book published first? When was Lord of the Rings published first? 1933? There's dates that predate 1954 or 1955. I got 33, 45. Yeah, that was my impression as well. Like it's like a 1950s-ish era. Even The Hobbit came out in 37. Wonder if this game's got time travel in it. Trenchcoat is happy to see us. Yeah, the bulge in its pocket was just from this tiny piece of paper from a library book. Maybe it's a clue. Maybe 33 and 45 are a clue of some kind. Okay. Well, we have that now. Let's take it to the library and see if we can learn from that something. Creak, 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 creak. This is literally the worst system for writing down days. Month, month, day, day, year, year. The only way you can tell which is by guessing. Yeah, no, it's a horrible system and I don't understand why people use it. Yeah. I'm convinced. Holding library card. Are you feeling alright? Using the library card on the books doesn't make any sense. It must be your headaches. How does it not make sense? It's literally an obvious thing to try. How does that not make sense? This game is making me feel insane with the music. And then these, like, calling me an idiot for trying something obvious. You've walked in on something that I don't even know what to say. Existation, it's good to see you. Can I open these drawers? I have a feeling that's just the cabinet. Yeah, it's just the cabinet. I'm gonna go up to the balcony just for fun. I got nothing else to try. This mirror is cold to the touch, a grim reminder of its unyielding quest for my true image? What? Hey, Blue X, good to see you. This is driving me nuts. I can't stand this music. It's getting very much to the point where I just don't think I want to listen to this sound anymore. It's really driving me crazy. Go to the balcony, man! I guess it's gonna be bedtime soon. Let's try tying a rope to this guy. You tie the rope around the gargoyle. Oh, it's now become an exit? What's the point? I don't really get it. Oh. There's a piece of glass under the bloody car. Look at it. It's right freaking there. I mean, that's what I'm imagining it is. I did a thing with no reason or need, Herbal. It's great.
A real wood steering wheel.
Car ignition. The key is having a key. Old AM radio. Yeah, it's still a better driving scene than Police Quest 1. Even if the car doesn't move.
There's the trunk of the car.
There's the trunk of the car.
The trunk is empty.
The trunk is empty. Creak. What's Lionel Richie investigating? I don't know, to be honest. We have a headache. Every day we wake up with a headache, we go take some painkillers, and then we walk around the house doing nothing useful, and then we go to bed. I don't really get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do or think. I thought, like, the only thing I can think of is, like, try and fix the mirror. But I can't. Try and find the missing piece of mirror, but I can't, you know. This is really driving me a little bit nuts. Just a little bit.
heavy twine rope.
A heavy twine rope. Is twine rope, like, is that the word people use for rope? Wouldn't they say, like, hemp rope or something like that instead? Oh my gosh, there's another path I just discovered. It takes us to what appears to be a town. This road seems strangely empty and unoccupied. Why is my man not moving? He just sort of stops. I've clicked here like 3 times now to try and get him to go here, and he just keeps on running into a rock or something and stopping moving.
This town looks unnaturally quiet.
Closed. Klug's Food Market. Zucky Strike. Oh, Lucky Strike maybe? Let's visit the
This
police.
place is closed. Looks like everybody knocks off at 6 around here. I can't go in there without showering first.
Oh no! Oh man! I've softlocked by not showering.
Maybe I should call for an appointment first.
Maybe I should design a better game first. Ever think of that?
An old library. A venerable repository of knowledge. It guards its bounty behind a handsomely decorated structure.
I can't go in there without showering fist. Okay. Now loading resume. Let's go shower. Let's go shower. And then go to town. And then we'll get something. Wait, how do I get it into the bedroom? Is it this way? I feel like it's this way. Slap, slap, slop, slip, slap, slop, slip. I can't go in there without showering first. This guy must generate a lot of sweats overnight. Like, if somebody hasn't showered for like an entire day and they haven't really exerted themselves, I don't think anybody's noticing that much. Like, I don't think anybody's going to at least be making a major comment like, oh gosh, you've obviously not showered for this one day. Hey, he managed to walk the entire distance without bumping into a rock and stopping. I like how there was no taking of clothes first. He just went in, showered, and got out fully clothed. Yeah, great use of the budget. This town looks unnaturally quiet. Hey, look, there's somebody doing barbery in the barber.
An old library. A venerable repository of knowledge. It guards its bounty behind a handsomely decorated
Venerable repository of knowledge. Like, did they just, I bet you they had that line in their head when they started designing the game. They're like, I've got to write this line
my
down.
study full of leather-bound books.
I like the librarian. She's moving. It's like the first time we've had a character in a scene that's actually doing something. Our guy just stands there and does nothing. It's very lifelike, yeah. She actually moves. She's stamping books or something. Oh, for frick's sake! I didn't pick up the frickin' thing from the overcoat thing, the trench coat. I'm so bad at this game. I loaded so that I could have a shower. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta load again. On the load again. Damn it. He looks like Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down. Oh my gosh, does he? I've never seen it. I wouldn't wear such a heavy old coat.
There is a bulge in the pocket of the trench coat.
It's very happy to see me. Blah, 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 blah. Why can't I remember where we saw the note that said that the mirror was broken when it was being moved from the garage? Good to see you, Matt Glad. I hope you're having a great day today. Man, it's so much nicer when you don't have to listen to the music inside the house. I am doing pretty good. I have an itchy chin right now. I think I got a mosquito bite on my chin somehow. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Just a little bit of allergies or asthma or something flaring up, but not too bad. Just enough to be annoying when I'm trying to talk and I like suddenly feel like I need a cough.
An old library.
An old
A
library.
repository of knowledge.
I can't see!
Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome.
Structure. Looking
I have
at
anonymous
fountain makes me
followers
very
on the channel.
thirsty.
What did he say? Looking at fountains makes me very thirsty? Man.
The water feels so cool and refreshing.
Okay. Yeah, I have anonymous followers on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you would like to, or jump in the chat and say hi. Either way, I do appreciate the support. That outside music sounds like intro from some other thing, just can't remember what. It does have a little bit of a reminiscent tone. For frick's sake, I'm such a bad gamer. On the load again. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Ah! I always love some weird trivia. Thank you,
There is a
James.
bulge in the pocket of the trench
This
coat.
game and its sequel were ported to Sega Saturn, but only in Japan. I wonder why. I wonder what made people think, like, yes, this game, this is the one we're going to port to the Sega Saturn. First game that uses weird false VGA. I don't know the facts. Sorry. Alright. Now shower. And then I'm going to go so far as to save. What should we save this as? Shower. Shower.sav. This is only 16 colors. Oh, it's doing the tricky palette swapping. Weird choice. But it does give it a nice aesthetic, actually. They're not actually palette swapping at all, are they? It's all the same palette. It's just a different 16 color palette. It's reminiscent of the Commodore 64's 16 colors. No, not quite. It's more like an Atari ST would do it. Like the ST, I think, can have 16 colors at a time on screen, but you can have like any colors you want or something like that. There's some weird like rule about it. I forget how it works.
This town looks unnaturally
HR Giga
quiet.
required that it would use the 16 color palette. Interesting. I wonder why he chose this. EGA Screen Mode 9. The local barbershop, where you can get your hair chopped off for $6.
Old library. A venerable repository of knowledge. It guards its bounty behind a handsomely decorated structure.
Finally, I made it
This
to the
room reminds
library
me of
again.
My study, full of leather-bound books.
Here you can see my library card.
This card really should be kept with the book. You'll find that one in aisle C. It's the one with the green cover.
Thank you, whatever your name is. How come she has glasses here but not when you're close up to her?
She's an extremely beautiful woman. She doesn't seem to notice me staring at her.
Wow, she's extremely beautiful. He required high resolution, and the only way they could accomplish the high res was through 640-350, but the res was only available to EGA. Oh, that's interesting. What's wrong with her mouth? I don't know. It's probably nothing.
That would be very impolite. The sort of thing your former coworker Larry would have tried to do.
That's a Larry Laffer reference for those of you who haven't seen the games series Leisure Suit Larry. I do not recommend them because I have not played them. I may one day play them, but I have not yet. So I can't talk to her again, is basically what I just learned.
These old library books date back a long time.
These old library books date back a long time. They're so old.
This dark room looks like it is seldom used.
There's a green book right there, but I can't click on it.
Nothing but books, books, and more books.
No shit.
I don't see anything of interest.
I don't see anything of interest.
A reader for viewing microfiche films.
Microfiche. You turn on the reader. You turn off the lamp. On the reader, off the lamp. On the reader, off the lamp. Microfiche. Play them and don't recommend? I know a few people who've said they're quite good, but I haven't tried it myself yet.
Sure is quiet here. You could
A-
hear a pin drop.
B, C, D.
The rows of books in the library stacks all look pretty much the same. I don't see anything of interest. There are a lot of musty old books which are all out of date.
Am I about to get a Necronomicon by accident somehow? Has she tricked me into picking up a Necronomicon? She told me where it is, but I didn't listen to her. Very good. You pick up the book and pull out the piece of paper. Now I know that I'm doomed, so I will hide the pieces of this journal for someone to find later. I hope, and hopefully solve, the mystery which has baffled me. In the midst of my certain dread that something terrible is happening to me, and I had a light moment the other night when Old Man Tussle grabbed the key to my clock and swallowed it.
Audible.
What a joker. Imagine how shook I was Imagine how shook I was to learn that the old guy had a stroke only a week later. It has occurred to me that I may need to retrieve that key to service the lock. I can get it if I have the guts. Pressing left above right will get me in. What? Another thing on my mind is the whole thing with eBay. I guess. Leisure Suit Larry games were a big part of my childhood. We used to play them a lot with my friend. That's cool. Yeah. Shared an interesting video about weird VGA, EGA modes. They released this game in Game Talk. Thank you. I'd love to take a look at that. Yeah. They have some good parts, but it's Al Lowe. Al Lowe has been, I think every game that Al Lowe designed that I have played has been, like, not on the top of my list of, like, high-quality games. I've enjoyed them, but just not as much as the other games coming from Sierra that other people, like, took the lead on, I guess. Let me try that again. Your eBay addiction is your own fault. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. I did not understand the first time you typed it. I must say, as a kid, we didn't understand the joke, and when I played them older, they really are not that good. Yeah, no, the jokes aren't very good. A lot of Al Lowe's humor was not very good, actually. All over the place. We talked about The King in Yellow recently. During one of the other gaming sessions that we did. I don't remember exactly why it came up, but I did take a moment to go and enjoy some audiobook recording of The King in Yellow to refresh my memory, because when we were talking about it, there's a lot of comments that came up. I was like, don't really remember what that particular reference was or whatever. So yeah, it was an enjoyable time. So I guess I've got what I needed from here. It's basically just like this piece of paper. Can I use it on the diary? We can't use them together. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know why I'm feeling as tired as I seem to be.
The librarian's desk seems to have a never-ending stack of books to check in.
It seems to.
It's probably not a good idea to show this to anyone.
Okay. Same story for the piece. The rope will do nothing to the librarian. Yeah, she's more powerful than rope. The crowbar doesn't have any effect on the librarian. She's invulnerable to crowbars as well. That's a very generous idea, but maybe you'd better hang on to it for later. Okay, we can't just give our money away. I could go into the barber.
What a quaint general store.
Man, this guy looks like John
Cleese. A little bit
Cleese.
of everything for day-to-day existence.
You see the clerk.
Serve yourself, Mr. Dawson.
The hand has nothing to do with the clerk. What do I need? Whatever this is.
There's a container of Russian sardines.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we need.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dawson, but You'll have to pay for that.
I already gave you my money. What if I bought soy sauce? Oh, nice. We're going to have soy sauce and sardines for dinner. Bloop.
There's a can of pitted olives.
Pitted olives?
There's a package of crackers.
I'd like some crackers,
Gee,
please.
Mr. Dawson, that's mighty fine of you be purchasing these good right here. You have a good day now.
Thank you very much, Refraction. You legend. 56 freaking months. That's a ripper. That's a ripper right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day today, too. Hope you're having a great day. I wanna buy the crackers over there. And also these olives right here. You just have to take my money. Oh, I'm out of money. I'm out of money. Okay, hopefully I bought the right things. Didn't think you'd go live. I might have forgotten to type in the thing that says I've gone live.
This is the inside of a police station.
This is inside of a police. This is the inside of a police station. Why would... What's the... What is the point? That didn't work? Oh, I think I might know why other things aren't working properly today, then. I think that part of the bot is down. I'm gonna have to go revive it. I'll do it next time. Pretty much at the end of the stream, anyway. I mean, I'm not stopping right now or anything, but we're getting pretty close.
At least there aren't any pictures of anyone I know here.
I guess.
Mugshots don't make good souvenirs.
I don't know, they could. Is there a particular mugshot we should be looking at? Lost and found? There might be something cool in there.
There's nothing inside. A gun in a holster.
Oh, let's take it. There's nobody here. Brilliant!
There's a map of the city. I can't pry it loose. Besides, it's too big to lug around. An old oak office desk.
You touched the desk. I've just stolen a gun from the police station. I probably should just leave. You touched the desk. Let's go rob Clog's food market with the gun that we just got.
I don't have any bullets.
Oh, for frick's sake. Can't even rob a place. What kind of a video game is this? Look, I got a gun. I'm not giving it back. It's mine now. I can't believe they make you actually walk the entire way. Looks unnaturally quiet. Yeah, it does. The road seems strangely empty. There's a package at the doorstep. There's a package at the doorstep. Right? I'm trying to sing because I don't know what else to say at this point. It's just not working. Another package has arrived. Okay, let's pick it up. Pick up the package. You pick up the package. Bert picked up this broken shard from your mirror and forgot to leave it for you. Sorry about that, Acme Movers. Well, that's great news. I was looking for this. Why would they take it with them? It's a broken piece of mirror. Obviously. I mean, that looked cool, but obviously that's what would happen. If you fix a mirror, then you can get that.
An unnatural glow emanates from the chamber. Strange machines provide energy, nourishing the creatures cocooned in their sacks.
Nice. Creature sacks. Let me see the creature sack.
It's cold to the touch.
It's cold to the touch, just like the mirror.
The horrible shape twists and writhes as it hangs from its biomechanical umbilicus.
Sick. He looks like Mr. Bean for some reason. Okay, now he doesn't. You don't have any bullets. Wow, look at the size of those
Strange
sacks.
alien smells are rising from the half-dead creatures encased in these glassine prisons.
Glycine prisons?
The poor creature is still half alive in there.
Sick.
This is some alien experiment that appears to have gone wrong.
Nice. Save, Bo Elving? Okay, I'll save. I'll save, although I think I've kind of soft-locked myself anyway. Soft-locked. Strange Tim Allen technology. Get in the
There's an empty
Glacian
case.
prison.
Just waiting for the alien's next victim.
Maybe I can just climb in there and save them
I
trouble.
don't think I really want to climb inside.
Dang it! There is so many things going on here. You want a cracker? How about some sardines? Bloop. An unnatural glow emanates. Look at these faces in the wall. They're trying to talk to us.
This wall of skulls seems to be almost alive.
Almost.
This is not a good place to practice my phrenology.
Phrenology. The study of the skull. I don't know, I just made that up. Is that what that is? Is that what phrenology means? This is our front door of our house. This is the staircase of our house. This man is having a psychotic episode. This is our desk in our library. You attempt to pick up the plans, only to find out that they are holographic projection.
These look like the plans for a gruesome biological experiment on a human.
On a human? Wox Dawson? Isn't that our name? Something like that. They're gonna inject a little alien into our brain? Hey, Gonzo Cookie, good to see you. How you going today? Yeah, we are getting a good Geigerian dose. Or Gigerin dose. The study of faces in the walls. That's what it really is, yeah. These look like plans for gruesome... Oh, okay, yeah, all that. Whoop, go through the secret
I don't think
passage.
there's anything in the world I could do to open that door.
Open that door? I can't open the door. Let's go this way instead. I guess we'll go this way. Bloop. Oh, we can go through the mirror. So we can just go back and forth between dimensions now? That's pretty cool. I do remember that this game had weird graphics when it came out. It did something that was not possible in other games. Interesting. Must be something to do with this high-resolution 16-color mode that it's in. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I am getting a bit tired. Maybe we can find some bullets around this house. Save. Resume. Yes, replace it. You gotta go help your mum? Hey, no worries, Refraction. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you next time. I probably won't be here when you get back, because I think I'm done. I'm tired, and I think it's time for me to end the stream. I know it hasn't been a longer one today, but I'm probably going to restart Darkseid tomorrow. Because I don't really know if I feel like I've probably soft-locked myself, and I really don't know if I should have taken the gun from the police station. Although maybe it might be a good idea. I don't know. Darkseid is definitely more strange and confusing than I was anticipating in terms of its design. I might have to do some reading about the backstory of this game too. It might help contextualize it and make it a little easier for me to follow what to do next. So maybe I'll hunt down some manuals or something like that to have a read from. For some reason, I was under the impression you played through this before. Yeah, I have not, actually, Spaz. Yeah, this is my first time. Cloaked Alien, good to see you. You did some Googling, although it's technically EGA mode. It seems to require VGA hardware, if I understand correctly. Interesting. Interesting. It might be a subset of VGA that supports... Yeah, that's supporting it then. I don't know. There's also Darkseid 2 if you're bored. I probably will check out Darkseid 2 eagerly after I play through this one. It might be one of the cases where the sequel is better than the original. I don't know. I don't know that for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna stop that music right now. Put on some other more bearable music. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I agree, Neverender. This is pretty interesting stuff. I'll definitely be checking out that video. I don't know which I love more in this game, the speech or the music. I mean, they're both... I'll say it. The speech is way better than the music. The speech is way better than the music. The writing, that's on par with the music, though, I think. Yeah. If I recall correctly, this works on an EGA card, but you don't get even close to correct colors. Interesting. Kind of runs like arse. Yeah, I bet it would. That's interesting to hear, though. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm not 100%, I think, so it's probably good to get some rest anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate it. If you've been enjoying hanging out, please consider leaving a subscribe over on my YouTube. Following, liking the channel, liking the video or whatever on YouTube. That always helps. Appreciate that. And if you like hanging out here on Twitch, then feel free to follow or do whatever you want. I don't mind. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate that you're all here hanging out. It's always a pleasure. I hope you have had a good time, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for the launch of DOS Ember. Go check out dosember.com for more information about that. If you've never streamed a DOS game before, or you've never streamed before, you might consider signing up for DOSember and joining the community. And there's a lot of great people doing a lot of great stuff with DOSember this year, so would really appreciate your support with that event as well. Take care, everybody. I will see you again soon.